Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to youtube.com/Seanosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. Today we are in week number 16 of the 2001-2002 NFL season, but it was a fantasy draft at the start, so all the teams are mixed and matched and mangled, and we're having a good time doing it. At least, I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time, and you can have a good time too every single Tuesday right here on youtube.com/Seanosaurus Rex. Fingers crossed, weather permitting. We got a little bit of intermittent weather here. That's not the word I wanted to say. We have inclement weather today. We're getting some high gusts, winds of like 60 mile an hour, like gusts and stuff. So fingers crossed that the power sticks through all of it. Honestly, if this is a week that it doesn't go super well, or maybe the video's a little bit short or whatever, this is the week to do it. We don't have a ton of great stuff to pull from this week. We still have a cluttered AFC Central, but for the most part, a lot of these... Can you work, controller? A lot of these playoff races are starting to separate a little bit, with considerable games between teams. We have the Ravens and the Jaguars. You got the Browns, the Steelers, the Titans, all kind of lurking there, but they're going to need some help. We're going to but we're going to watch a couple of teams that are on the outside looking in, but maybe get a key win today, maybe get a little bit of help that can maybe vault them into the playoffs. As it stands right now, the top 6 teams, that's who you're looking at. You got the Packers, they lead the North. You have the Rams, they lead the West. Or maybe the Saints lead the West, whatever. One of those two teams is in, the other team's just a wild card. And then the Cowboys, they're kind of going to default in. They're going to most likely win the NFC East. I think they actually already have won the NFC East. Yeah, they have. There's only 2 games left. They're winners of the NFC East, so they're locked in. We have the 49ers, we have the Lions, we have the Vikings, we have the Falcons, all of them with 6 wins. The Lions, I believe, are actually off this week, or I just didn't see their schedule, or their opponent this week. Maybe that's an interesting game that I just missed. But we're going to look at a couple of these fringe teams kind of hanging out, looking along the outside, looking in. We'll be doing the same thing here on the AFC side, which is a little bit tighter. It has the Seahawks, the Seahawks just on the outside. We're going to check out their game today, see if they can get themselves a win, get themselves into playoff contention, or into a playoff spot. The Bills are just on the outside there. They're on that 6th seed. You have the Ravens and the Jaguars, but both of these, the final spot is 2 games ahead of the next team down. So with 2 games left, it's not the most exciting because a lot of the stuff's kind of not determined. It's kind of just positioning for the playoffs, but it's not what I was looking for. I was hoping there would be some more exciting playoff races, but we do have at least Seattle keeping it close, giving us a 7th team that has potential. Due to some math that I'm not doing, we're probably going to end up watching some teams that might get knocked out of the playoffs today. I keep forgetting how late it is in the season. This is week 16. We'll have week 17 next week. We'll probably just have to find interesting matchups, maybe some rivalry stuff or something. We haven't seen much like the Eagles. Giants-Eagles might be kind of an interesting game to watch. Vikings-Packers might be doing that as well. We don't have what the NFL does now, which is make sure that everybody plays division opponents. We won't have that for a while, I think. So we'll get some of these kind of weird matchups toward the end. We'll have to find some stuff because I'm assuming that it'll just about all be sorted by the end of today. Seahawks are probably going to need to win to keep pace. They are playing the Giants, who are not a good team, so hopefully that bounces in their favor. That's going to be the first game that we watch, actually. It's going to be Seahawks and Giants. We will then switch over to the Bills and the Falcons. The Bills, that right with Seattle, in that last vying for that final playoff spot. Falcons on the outside looking in, going to need some help. Jacksonville can make their case for the lead in the AFC Central. They'll play the Vikings, who are a team that's going to need some help, but they still have a shot. We'll also take a look at the Eagles and the 49ers. The Eagles, I think they're out already. The 49ers, I think they might have a chance. I don't know. This one was tricky to get some games in, so we'll just have to hope that they're entertaining games. Let's jump into our first game, Seahawks and the Giants. I'm aware that I'm not playing with selecting a team. I just want to watch the game. That's what we do here. We watch games. We have some fun. Talk about some topics and have a good time. Last week, I'm not going to talk about the big thing that happened. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the slap. The only thing I will say about it, I'm not going to talk about the specific event. Just going to talk about what happened last week. I stopped recording last week's NFL video about 5 minutes before that happened. And I got to say, that is one of the most bizarre, surreal, fantastically, incredible nights that I have ever had on Twitter.com. Just watching that explode live and all the video footage and all the, memes and jokes and Elden Ring shit, it was wild. Absolutely wild. But I've moved past it. I've moved on. I don't care anymore. It was one night of humor that very quickly is okay, I'm ready to just kind of be done. They had the Grammys. They were still talking about it. No one cares about the Grammys. Stop dominating Dr. Luke. Okay? Just stop. Stop doing it. You don't get to put Kesha up on stage, was it two or 3 years ago, and then nominate him 2 years ago like you give a crap about anything. You suck. And I think music is too big for award stuff. I know there's a ton of Grammys out there. I understand that there are a gargantuan number of them, but music is...
This game is
all the best music is not anything that's ever nominated for a Grammy. Just going to throw that out there. Unless it's WAP or anything Kesha's ever made. But I don't know if she's actually been nominated for it. We are in our first game here today. Seahawks taking on the Giants. We've had the Seahawks on pretty frequently. Have not had the Giants on a ton. Mainly here for Seattle to see if they can maintain pace. It's going to be interesting. We'll watch this game, and we'll immediately watch the Bills game. So we'll have a pretty clear idea of what's going to be happening going into week number 17. Rich Gannon, Joey Galloway, Juice McAllister. Good Seahawks team. Didn't think about the fact that I was just in Seattle. That wasn't part of the plan at all. I had a fantastic trip over there. I'm very excited about it. Check back on the channel later this week, either tomorrow, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm going to make a video and just going to talk about that day. The days I spent over there, a little more in depth, tell some stories, have some fun. Most likely, what I'm thinking about doing is making the main camera me and maybe some gameplay in the corner. At a lower volume, some Halo, some split gauge, something like that. So yeah, if you want to hear about my Seattle trip, stay tuned. The best way to do that is to stick around on the channel, keep reloading it, let videos play in the background as you wait for the other video. But scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, make sure you're notified. Tuesdays you got football every day, 7 p.m. Pacific time. You got baseball. The baseball season is rolling. 3 games in, the Mariners are 2-1. Pretty rough loss yesterday. A wide open receiver is caught, and I believe that might be Joey Galloway. Touchdown. It is indeed Joey Galloway. 1 reception, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Seahawks getting off to a fast start. That's what you want to see if you're on the edge, trying to get into the playoffs. Did see a great hat while I was on my final day in Seattle. It was just a picture of the Kingdom, and it just said Kingdom under it. Really liked it. Very simple, to the point. Also saw a place called Kingdom Sandwiches, or a sub shop or something.
It's up.
Couldn't figure out. I don't know if it was open. It might have been closed. It might have been open. I wasn't really sure. But yeah. So stick around for that. Hang out, watch some stuff. Just have a good old football time. Because I was on a trip, I don't actually know a whole lot about anything that happened as far as the sports world is concerned. We have... He's going to go out of bounds at the 1. Oh my... Yeah, that was great coverage. Jay Fiedler. Gross. Curtis Martin, Isaac Bruce. Great. Not a whole lot going on. NCAA championship game coming up here in a little bit, but I am going to do this recording as a split recording. So we'll have the first 2 games, it'll look kind of like this, and then I'm going to record the second 2 games later in the evening, take a little break because I've already recorded for an hour and a half. So I'm going to, you know, I like to record in chunks, like little 3-hour chunks here and there throughout the day. Normally, I'll be recording this video almost a week before it goes up. Hopefully it goes up okay. This has been the series that has given me the most trouble going live at correct times, so hopefully there's no issue with it tonight, but we'll see. We shall see. Seattle striking first, striking fast. New York getting sacked, not quite a safety, but close. Terrible starting field position. He grabbed it over his head. The momentum carried him out of bounds. They got 6 yards on that first one, but a big sack is going to put him with a 3rd and long deep in their own territory. 3rd and 11, to be exact. On the 1.
Just over 3 minutes left in this quarter.
That's what I'm talking about.
How was that not a first down?
Giants.
If he kept going toward the boundary, he probably would have picked up a first down on a 3rd and 10 running play from their own 1-yard line.
The punt is in the air.
Seattle with amazing starting field position already, and it's only going to get better. All right, first guy there. Didn't try to run away from it him at all. Just kind of crashed into him. That was that.
First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10.
No back set for the Seahawks.
First down and 10 from the 45 of the Giants.
He's going to throw it.
He's going to throw it again. Incomplete one-on-one coverage there.
Second down, Seahawks.
I will say about the Seattle trip. Leaving on a train at like 2 a.m. one day and sleeping and being awake most of a day, and then
He picked up 4 yards.
Like worked all day on Tuesday.
Third down.
Drove to my mom's. She took us to the train station Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. Super early. Train left at like 2 whatever in the morning. Slept until like 5. Slept from like 9 to midnight, and then from like 3 or 2 or 2:30 to 3 to like 5. And then I was up all day till like 8. It like threw me off completely. I had no idea what day it was. I thought Saturday was Friday, and I've been thinking today is Sunday, and I just don't know what's happening. So confused. Seattle gets the
punt is in the air.
Fantastic field position, but unable to do anything with it.
Return. That was a touchback.
They'll punt the ball into the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Giants. So hopefully
First down, Giants.
Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday kind of reset, relax on the days off, and then get back to it.
He drops back to
Seattle
pass.
brought an extra player, an extra defender.
Pass was completed
They
to
were
Martin.
almost
He
to the
wound up
quarterback,
with a
but a
gain
nice
of 15
find there in the
yards.
flat for a gain of what, 15? First down and 10 for the Giants.
First down, Giants.
1st and 10.
Only one running back. They're going to throw.
Float pass out to a
Johnson
receiver. It
dropped
was
that looked like a catchable pass from here.
He may have been
incomplete.
thinking about the hit, but that's no excuse. You got to catch the ball.
Second down, Giants.
Second down.
Man in
1:10 to go here in the first quarter.
There's
Giants.
a marker on the field.
We're going to get a false start here.
False start against the offense.
Second down, Giants.
Second and 50.
The Mariners upload, or the Mariners video is uploading right now.
Martin runs it.
I think it's got about
He picked up
50
9
minutes
yards.
left. So that is that's good news.
Third down, Giants.
Third and 6.
4-man front for Seattle. Fiedler looks for a receiver. Nice work by the quarterback
nice
and the
catch
receiver.
there.
The play went 11 yards.
Now that's the kind of
11
play
yards.
that
That
makes
is
the
just a
receiver your
rainbow
go-to guy.
right there.
He was determined to catch that ball.
First down, New York.
First and 10.
Fiedler drops.
Over the middle of the field.
It's
Looks
an
like it hit a
incomplete
defender's arm, but falls incomplete. Fiedler looking confused.
Second down, Giants.
Second down.
10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Second down and 10 for the Giants. Just across midfield into Seahawks territory.
Fiedler is going to pass.
Might have a hold here. It's going to wipe away
It's caught. The clock's
a
been
wide
stopped because
open
there's a
receiver
penalty.
there.
Against the offense.
Second down and 20 coming up.
Second down, Giants.
It was actually an incomplete pass. That should have been an easy pitch and catch. Obviously, the penalty would have wiped it away anyway, but that should have been no problem.
Fiedler drops. There was no
We'll find
gain
out
on
in
that
the flat,
completed
but
pass.
that'll do it for quarter number one. Seattle struck fast on their
Allen
first
made the
drive.
tackle. That's
Not a
it
whole
for
lot
the
of
first
offense
quarter.
since. 7-0 our score after one.
Third down, Giants.
It's third down.
New York has 2 tight ends. It's a pass. Martin catches the ball.
That was a whole lot of nothing. Kind of pathetic if you ask me.
A lot of effort for not a lot of gain, a.k.a. no gain.
Fourth down, Giants. Second punt of the day for number 8. The punt is in the air. Brown looks for running room.
Oh, Brown finding some room off the
That
left
punt
side.
return was worth 21 yards.
Troy Brown getting a nice return there, long of 21. And Seattle is winning the field position game here and the score game as they're up by a touchdown.
It's first down at the 41.
First and 10.
Single back formation. They're going to throw. Incomplete.
Oh my goodness, that was that's pass interference, but no call, so it'll be second down and 10 after the should have been
Second down,
penalty.
Seahawks.
They're training for the future
Second down.
Saints-Rams game.
I formation. He's
Play
looking to
action
throw.
pass.
The pass
Will
is
float
complete
over
to
the middle.
Robinson.
Wonder if he had
picked
held
up
that
8
onto that
yards.
ball a little bit longer, if he could have found something further down the field. But still a good gain there on, what was that, 2nd down and 10? Setting up 3rd and a very manageable.
3rd down, Seahawks.
Oh, 3rd down and super manageable. 3rd down and 2.
With the
Nice
ball.
run off the left side. Got out of a tackle there.
Good
Trying to get out of
execution
another
on the play.
tackle.
It was enough
Either way,
for
it's a first down.
Excellent.
First down, Seattle. About 4 minutes left in this half. There's a marker on the field.
False start.
False start against the offense.
I pointed the wrong. I thought I was pointing the right way.
First down, Seattle.
Damn it.
Dick, the defense has nickel personnel on the field.
The field
That
flipped
means
at
one thing.
the field flipped at the quarter break, and that threw me off. Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
McAllister
Right?
gets
Doesn't it?
the
Yeah, it
ball.
does.
That was
I've
a
completely
short
forgotten how
gain
football
by
works.
the halfback.
I don't even know how to make a video. Ah, scary. I woke up this morning
Second
to go back to
down,
work for the
Seahawks.
first time in a couple of days, and I forgot what my routine was in the morning. My alarm went off, and I went, "Is this the time I get up, or do I wait? Is this what's going on?"
Gannon will throw.
Gannon, nice find out in the flat, and that'll get
Sweet work by
maybe a
Hunter.
first
That
down.
pass
I guess that'd
play
probably
covered
be more the
15
right
yards.
side.
That first down allows
that's
the
a
offense
really
to keep
nice
the
play
defense
there.
right where it wants, on the
Just let me
field.
know, man.
It's first down. They'll snap it at the 34.
First and 10.
Nice little drive put together by Seattle. First and 10.
Gannon is going to
Rolling.
pass.
I don't know why I was going to say scrolling, and then I kind of was like, no, it should be rolling, but still said kind of strolling. Strolling out to his right. Just taking a walk.
Second down, Seahawks.
Second and
One
4.
back set. Gannon will throw.
Gannon another find
There's a flag
outside
on the play.
on the right. Might have a hold here.
Against the offense.
Ooh, that's going to be a big drive killer for the Seahawks. Second down and 14 instead of a first and 10.
Second and 14.
Seemed like a pretty late penalty as well. The ball looked like it maybe even was gone before that flag was thrown.
Gannon will pass.
Gannon's going to get sacked. They're getting
Gannon
pushed out of
is
field
sacked.
goal range
He
here.
lost
They were on
5
the
yards.
absolute
Lions
edge of
gotta
it in the
give them
first
enough time to
place.
throw or enough time to say a prayer.
It's going to be third down at about
The
20.
officials have stepped in to give
At
the
the 2-minute warning. Seattle
2 minutes
getting
left in the first half.
pushed further and getting pushed back here on these last couple of plays.
Third down, Seahawks.
Third down and 19.
Gannon will throw.
Oh,
Davis
tipped and
got a
almost
hand on
complete,
that
but
pass.
wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have been a first down. One of the things that happened, sports-wise, April Fool's
Fourth
Day
down,
rolled around.
Seahawks.
Buffalo Picture posted some really,
Second
actually
punt of the
very
day
nice
for Turk.
fake alternate uniforms.
The punt is in the air.
I actually liked them.
That's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20.
First and 10.
Silver, 88.
They're going to throw. The pass
Probably
was
should have been picked. That was a
incomplete.
terrible throw. Both these quarterbacks are trying to roll out of the pocket a little bit, but neither one really having much success.
Second down, Giants.
It's second down.
Goal, 45.
Fiedler looks for a receiver.
How was that not intercepted? There were so many Seahawks defenders in the area. What are you doing?
Third down, Giants.
The defense is probably going to drop into zone coverage.
Third down.
They're willing to concede the short gain.
Silver, 88.
He's going to throw it. He
Off
makes
his
the
back
catch.
foot,
They didn't
across
get
his body over the middle of the field. A recipe for disaster, or in this case, a 9-yard gain.
Fourth down, Giants.
Silver,
He's
88.
averaging nearly 40 yards per kick today. The kick is away. Brown has the ball and starts upfield.
Oh, nice move there to try and get around the outside. Nice spin. It's going to get up past the
Brown returned that
25,
punt.
closer
He
to the
gained
30.
22 yards.
That's a great
Okay,
return. I
Dick,
think
the
that's
return man won
that's
that
his new
round.
long.
They'll start this drive with pretty
22
good field
yards.
position.
So 43 yards of return there in those last two returns. Averaging 15.7.
About 1 minute left in this half. First down, Seahawks. Man in motion. Gannon will pass.
Oh my goodness, another,
Couldn't get both feet down that time.
like another pass interference there. Galloway still with enough speed to get under it and try and catch it on the sideline. Nothing doing.
Second down, Seahawks.
Second down.
Seattle lines up in the I formation. He's looking to throw. It's dropped.
Nice find over the middle,
An
but
incomplete
dropped as he
pass.
got hit.
Drops like that will make the coach pull his hair out, if he's got any left.
Third down, Seahawks.
I think the defense has got to like its chances of holding the offense on this third down. They just need to make sure that they don't let a receiver get behind the sticks.
Gannon will throw. Flowers made the tackle. Mere seconds remain in the first half. Fourth down, Seahawks.
4th and 4.
This will be his third punt today.
Seattle has had great field position. They've been consistently in the Giants' territory, but they are not able to take advantage of
There was
any
no
of that,
return. That
and
was a
still only
touchback.
lead 7-0.
First down, Giants.
1st and 10.
Roll, 45.
Fiedler looks downfield. That pass was good for a gain of 1 yard.
Giants not doing a whole lot on that play. Probably content to just take a one-score deficit into the half, regroup, come
Timeout
back, and see if they
called
can
by the
maybe
home
not
team.
have
New
terrible
York
field
still
position.
has 2
Just kidding, they
timeouts.
took a timeout with
Second
7
down,
seconds remaining
Giants.
after a 1-yard completion.
2nd and 9.
It ain't personal, it's just business. Roll, 45.
They're going to throw.
Deep down the middle of the field, 3-on-1,
The defender has
intercepted.
intercepted that pass. That interception was
Eric
by
Allen.
The quarterback put that one up for grabs, and he paid a price for it, too.
First pick in this game for Allen.
Now that's how you help your team.
That's kind of just thrown up for grabs down the middle of the field. I don't even know if they have time to do anything.
First down, Seattle.
Now they have 1 second, 1 play for Seattle.
He's going to throw it.
To the left,
makes the
nice
catch.
grab, pad some stats, and head to the half. Seattle up 7-0. The big bomb down the left side of the field to Joey Galloway.
That brings us to the close of our
Not a
first
whole
half
lot
of
else to
play
talk
with the
about.
Score 7-0 Seahawks. New York awaits the kick. Akers kicks the ball. Number 82 starts upfield. He brought the kickoff back 29 yards.
Solid coverage by the kick team.
So New York will start with the ball here in half number 2. Giants looking to play spoiler. Seattle looking to
First
get
down,
themselves into the
Giants.
playoffs in these last couple of weeks.
First and 10.
Split
Might
back.
be seeing the Seahawks next week as well, depending on what happens in this game here.
Martin with the
I think
ball.
they might be the actual, like, the only team that
Control of the ball.
has
They
much of a
got by the
chance,
offense.
if
The
any.
ball is recovered
We
by
could be
the
end up watching. We
offense.
could end up watching like a bunch of games of teams that have already been eliminated, but I just don't have the math done correctly.
Second down, Giants.
Second and 11.
Oh, 45.
It's a pass. Johnson makes the catch.
Ooh boy, we
He
saw one
caught
of those
the pass.
tackles
The play
last
covered
week.
6 yards.
Just somebody just like swinging around some shoulders.
Third down, Giants.
The offense's best chance of picking this one up is to throw it. But the defense knows that. So you got to go to something different, like a draw play.
Fiedler will throw. They're
Got to
going to
get the
measure.
first down there.
And it's short.
Fourth down and inches from the 32. And the Giants will punt. 3 punts already. Seen some nice returns for the Seahawks returner. Though not this time. The fair catch will be called for at the 31. And Seattle will take over there. First down and 10.
First down, Seattle.
First and 10.
Passing formation. Man in motion. He drops back to pass. It's an incomplete pass.
The defenders are really running into the Seahawks receivers a lot. And there are no penalties
Second down,
for pass
Seahawks.
interference.
Still a lot of time left in this third quarter. Gannon looks for a receiver.
Nice find over the middle
The
for
officials
Gannon.
have stopped the
He'll get up
clock
across
for
the
a
40
measurement.
and actually across the 41 to get a 1st and 10 for
First down,
Seattle.
Seahawks.
Seattle's first drive going well here in the second half.
Seattle will go from the I formation.
Said that very weird, but that's okay.
It's a run.
We'll run to the
Short gain by
run to the outside.
McAllister.
Still not working all that well. There was a nice gap, but he stretched it too far to the right. That'll be a minimal gain.
Second down, Seahawks.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Gannon will pass.
Gannon, love the find out here to the left side. They've had success down that
Sweet work
down the
by
sidelines.
McAllister. That pass play covered 22 yards.
Get out of here, man. That was a great play by the offense.
They'll march
First
their
down,
way further
Seattle.
into Giants territory, all the way down to the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
Gannon looks for a
Oh,
receiver.
Gannon, that's a bad time to
The
take a
defense
sack.
gets to the quarterback
2
and
sacks
he's
for
sacked.
Holdman here
Couple things led to
in
that
this
sack.
game.
The line didn't protect.
The Giants played a bend but don't break defense. You'll get yards, but you're not going to
Gets the
score.
quarterback for the second time today.
Obviously, the offense needs to do a better job of blocking this guy.
Second down, Seahawks.
Second and 17.
Get in. Live it up. Okay with
Gannon is going to pass.
That is absolutely pass interference. He got tackled well before the ball got there. Oh my goodness. Oh, Seattle or New York, the Giants. No.
First and 10.
Seattle will go from the I formation.
Wait a minute, third and like 17, but instead it's a first and 10.
The Giants limited the ball carrier
Now Seattle
to a
in
short
field goal
gain.
range.
Robinson is credited with
Should
the
Rich
tackle.
Gannon not take another sack here?
Second down, Seahawks.
Second and 7.
Four-man front for New York. Man in motion.
Seattle taking up a large portion of this third quarter.
Downfield.
Giants defender just fell down. That was almost intercepted. Oh my goodness.
Third down, Seahawks.
I think the defense has got to like its chances of holding the offense on this third down. They just need to make sure that they don't let a receiver get open behind the safeties.
He's going to throw it. A short gain on that pass to Ian Badejo. Fifth
Well,
tackle in
Coldman
this
with
game
his
now,
fifth
recorded
sack.
by
We just
Coldman.
called his name after his
bringing
second
it.
sack.
Keep bringing it.
Coming up big for the Giants.
Fourth down, Seahawks.
4th and 3. Making sure that Seattle is forced to settle for a field goal try rather than continue the drive. The kick is up. The kick is good. Seattle getting back on the board. The first drive of each half for Seattle has ended in points. This time aided with a penalty. But that was pretty obvious, blatant pass interference. And a lot of that third quarter is gone. So the Giants find themselves down 10. Seattle looking to hit win number 10.
There's the kick. Number 82 has the ball and starts upfield.
Nice blocking
The
by
kickoff return
New York.
covered 19
Good
yards.
speed by Seattle to
A lot
get
of
the
people overlook
tackle.
the importance of
Stop
special
him
teams,
right around the
but it's
20-yard
1/3
line.
of the game.
Unnecessary
Kicking team's got
spin
the
move,
upper
but
hand
hey,
on
that's
that
what
play.
happens in games like these. Spin move was
The
cool.
drive begins at the 21.
First and 10.
Oh, 45.
Man in motion. He drops back to pass. A short gain on that pass to Hodgins.
Back up off me.
The third quarter is over.
Seattle up 10-0 on the Giants here. This would be an early slot game. As you know, every week you get 4 games. Your Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday
Second
night,
down,
and Monday
Giants.
night game. No sort of incorporation of extra games for
Single back
Thursday
formation.
nights or anything. Probably a good thing that I didn't establish that earlier.
Man in motion. Martin lost a couple of yards there.
That was a pitiful effort by the offense.
It's going to be like this all game, baby. All game.
Third down, Giants.
Third and 12.
Two back set for New York. Fiedler is going to pass.
Oh, deep down the right side into a
break for
ton
the
of
quarterback.
Seahawks.
That ball was
And that
dropped.
still almost was a
drop
catch.
pass helps the defense almost as much as an interception.
I don't know why that line is
Fourth
in here. It
down,
doesn't make any
Giants.
sense. 4:20,
The
just
Giants
boys,
have their punting
left in
unit
the
on
fourth
field.
quarter. Seattle could use a drive a lot like their last one. Just milk this clock
The
down,
kick is away.
get out of here with a win, and then sit back and watch our next game,
Brown
which
looks for
features the
running
Bills,
room.
who they are in the playoff hunt with. Oh, a nice run down the right sideline. He's going to be able to slip past all the defenders. He actually got tripped up somehow. He looked like he was clear by about 4 yards. I don't know how he didn't get a touchdown there.
They're already in field goal range.
Oh my goodness. How did that work? What are the hitboxes on Troy Brown's legs? Because I thought he was clear. I was putting my hands up to signal touchdown and he fell down.
Seahawks.
Oof, big old gust of wind out there. I'll make sure to save after every game in case there is any sort of technical difficulty.
Gannon drops.
Gannon
Catches
again
the
out to
ball.
that right side.
That pass was good for a short game.
That's all you got, man?
Still a lot of time left in the final quarter. Second down, Seahawks.
2nd and 7.
Gannon is going to pass. McAllister picked up 2 yards.
McAllister took a big hit for a whole 2 yards. 2 yards gain there. After the break and when it shifts to
Third
game number
down,
3, we should be able to talk a little bit about the NCAA championship game. Number 8 seed,
Seattle sets
North
up
Carolina,
in I
took out
formation.
Duke, their arch rival. Sent Coach Krzyzewski into his retirement with a loss
Is brought down behind the line.
in the
Man,
Final
that
Four.
was a horrible effort
Would
by
have
the
been one of the
offense.
more
Butler
like
needs to
magnificent
stop.
storybook endings that you could write. Is that in his final season he leads Duke to a national title, but they do come up short.
Fourth down, Seahawks.
Kansas cruised their way to a victory over Villanova. I might
The kick's
hop
away.
in here and there.
That kick is good. That scoring drive covered 1 yard.
1 yard.
Seattle is ready to kick it deep.
With 2:44, the
Akers
Giants,
kicks the
2:44 remaining in the game, the Giants find themselves down 2
Gardner
scores.
looks for running room. He brought the kickoff back 31 yards.
The offense has
30,
to
1
like their field
yard.
position here on this drive. They've got a very short field ahead of them.
First down, Giants.
1st and 10.
Oh, 45.
Martin is the runner. He managed a short gain.
Now, Curtis Martin, I think, around this time played for the Jets. So an interesting swap there from New York to New York.
Second down, Giants.
2nd and 7.
3 receivers on the field for New York. They're going to throw. The ball is knocked away by Porter. Third down, Giants.
3rd down.
New York lines up in I formation.
Silver, 88.
Man in motion. He's going to throw it. Just a short gain on that completed pass. Jones wrapped him up. 5th tackle in this game now,
That's the
recorded by
2-minute warning.
Jones. The officials have stopped the clock for the 2-minute warning.
All right. Was that 2-minute warning? Sorry. Had to reply to a message there.
4th down, Giants.
2 minutes. 4th down and 4 for the Giants. They're going to
They're
punt the
punting
ball
it
away
on the
again.
field.
75 punts on the season for almost 3,000
The
yards.
kick is away.
Another
Brown
opportunity
starts
for
upfield.
Brown to make a nice return. He's got a good start there off the left side. Ran into his
That
own
return was
blocker.
worth 17
Kind of shoved him
yards.
inside and pushed him towards the tackle. So Seattle,
First down,
good
Seahawks.
victory for them.
1st and 10.
Big lineup. They've got 2 tight ends on the field.
Kick out to the left. Keep running that ball. I don't think he's going to get all the way to the end zone, but a huge run up the left sideline. McAllister doing work here. They're inside Giants territory yet again, inside their 30-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10. For some reason, New York is taking a timeout. They said, yes, we'd like this margin of deficit to be more.
1st and 10.
Please give us an opportunity to lose by 20. 13, not enough. 16, I guess that's okay.
Ian Badejo runs it. He picked up 8 yards.
8 yards on a 1st and 10 run. 2nd and 2 coming up.
That's all you got, man?
Timeout called by the home team.
Why are
New
they doing
York
this?
still has 1 timeout left. 2nd down.
Now I
Seahawks.
can skip through some of this at least to make this hopefully a quicker finish.
McAllister runs it.
McAllister, he's going to get a 1st down. They'll be inside the red zone.
1st down. Timeout called by the home team. They
Make
have
sure that
no
we
timeouts
skip through
left.
that.
1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10.
Man in motion. McAllister managed a short gain. Second down, Seahawks.
2nd and 9.
They're letting the clock run before snapping the ball.
I'm really bad at replying to text messages. People like to try to directly contact me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Or never. One of the two.
You know, for the offense,
Seattle
that's the
taking that
best
knee, running
play
that
in the
clock down,
playbook.
and getting
That
win
means the
number
game is
10
over,
on
and
the
you got the
season.
win.
Mere
Good
seconds
for them.
remain in this game. 3rd down, Seahawks.
Now, they could try something tricky, you know, like a reverse or a flea flicker, but saying a prayer wouldn't hurt either.
I love commentary that like doesn't make any sense contextually.
And
It's
this
like
game is over.
3rd and
The
11,
final
they're just
score
running the
at
clock out.
13-0.
They're going to need a lot of
Seahawks.
yards here to try and get this 1st down. Well, I mean, okay. I guess it makes sense,
Fans
kind
on
of,
the
but
screen now is the winner of the Wilson game ball. Let's take a look at the Taco Bell highlight reel spotlighting key plays from this game.
the wind is really kicking in. Oops, sorry, left my camera up there
Take
for
a
the
look
Taco
at
Bell
the
highlight
statistics
reel.
from this game.
Seattle dominated the time of possession, dominated the offense,
Well,
won by
this one is
13,
over,
8
and on
first downs to
behalf of Ron
2.
and myself,
Everything
thanks for joining
the
us. Be sure to
Seahawks
come back
going the
real
Seahawks
soon
way.
and play NFL Fever again.
The Giants even threw that interception toward the end of the game. That'll do it for game number 1. Seattle wins 13-0. I'll make sure to save here. Granted, all I would need to do is just kind of go in and simulate. The stats would be a little wrong, but I could try and get the wins and losses figured out. Hopefully that didn't get screwed up. Hopefully that didn't screw up any playoff chances. I goofed up one of the very early weeks of the season. The Bills taking on the Falcons. The Falcons clinging on to slim, maybe even none, playoff hope. The Falcons, or did I say that correctly? The Falcons, they're going to need a lot of help to get into the playoffs. The Bills, they now need to win to keep pace with Seattle in this game. So we'll see what happens here. Depending on the results of these games, we might see both the Bills and the Seahawks games next week. We could see maybe just one of them. I don't know.
Welcome to Atlanta.
It could come down to a pretty fun final week as far as at least one playoff spot is concerned. Atlanta has to win here. Their playoff chances all but done. They might even be done at this point.
Who are going to be the key players in this game?
I'm not exactly sure how the NFC West is stacking up.
He plays the game the way it's supposed to
That
be
could
played.
be
When an opposing quarterback puts the ball
interesting.
in the air, he thinks it's his.
The AFC Central is the one to kind of keep an eye on. We needed some more chaos in last week's video. We had a lot of the AFC Central in there. The teams that were towards the top of the division, they won those games, dropping the teams that were trying to look for a little chaos, leaving them kind of in the dust. So we needed more of the upset variety for some more playoff drama. But hey, this is just season 1. Could have a lot more of this down the line. If you like it, be sure to let me know. Subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. Check out the videos when they post on Tuesdays.
Buffalo wins the toss and elects to receive.
Atlanta will put the ball in play.
So game number 2 is now underway. Falcons taking on the Bills. Nice bit of running room. Get up to about the 30-yard line. And the Falcons will have good starting field position for their first drive of the game.
The drive begins at the 29.
1st and 10.
Split pass. The clock's been stopped because
Full start on the first play of the game. Darn it, it's on the wrong side.
First down, Buffalo.
1st and 15.
So 1st and 15 for Steve McNair.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. The pass is complete to Davis. He picked up 5 yards. There's the starting offense for Buffalo.
Terrell Davis, Keyshawn Johnson. Boy, this is really a team I should not have missed as many weeks of. They were the last team to get their first game. I took them all the way till week 8 to be on the in the content. We have also not seen a ton of the Raiders, and they are a good team as well. Raiders and Browns, 2 teams that played better, had better records. Some of the teams we haven't seen a ton of have really bad records, and I've kind of just stayed away from them because they are so bad. But the Bills and the Raiders, Raiders, and Browns, those are the 3 teams where it's like, oh man, this kind of missed on those. Whoops. Hey, guess what? If you just take a little bit of a little bit more, take more notes next time, you prepare better, then you can have better content.
He's looking to throw. Jackson catches the ball.
Nice find out to the right sideline, seeing what Seattle did earlier, making it work for them.
Second down, Bills.
2nd and 3.
They're going to throw. Incomplete.
Nice defensive play by number 27 of the Atlanta Falcons. McNair drops back to the huddle. I'll try again on 2nd down. I think it's 2nd down. Boy, there's a lot of extra camera angles. It's 3rd down and 3.
Third down. Bills.
Sure could have used that transition to go a little bit quicker.
Execute here on this 3rd down. They can either run it or pass it, but they can't afford to make a small mistake.
We're going to run it right up the middle, find plenty of room.
He got a first down for his team.
That
was be inside the 45-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons.
Just incredible.
It's first down at the 42.
1st and 10.
It's a run.
No spin move off the left side, running into his own offensive lineman. Doesn't find a whole lot of room, but
It's going to be like this all game, baby, all game.
try again here. 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
Man in motion.
We're going to have a holding penalty. Most likely going to be on this side of the field. Hey, look at that.
Smith was chopped down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Third down and 10 coming up.
10, Buffalo.
well, they got a lot of yards to pick up on this third down, Dick. They better throw it and throw it well.
It's a pass.
No, McNair dancing around in the backfield. He had the first down. He made about 4 unnecessary moves there.
That was a big gain
As he got
for the
closer and
Bills.
closer, he just like,
nice
oh, there's a spin move. He ran too far to the left. The wild AI pathing strikes again.
First down, Bills.
That'll be first down and 10.
Single back
A lot of
formation.
time taken off this first quarter clock for Buffalo.
Man in motion.
Minute and a half to go. Kicking out to the left.
The
He
defense
couldn't
played
hold
that
the
well.
block long
Davis
enough on the
was
outside.
tackled for a loss.
An absolute
Love
bummer
to
of
be
a
in that
play right
offensive
there.
huddle after that fiasco.
The ball
It
carrier was
almost
brought
looked
down
good. I
by
thought Davis was
Seymour.
going to break one.
Second
Was going to
down,
break one to the
Bills.
right there, or the left, excuse me.
Second and 13.
But they just don't let those receivers hold on to the blocks long enough to help their running backs.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Steve McNair taking a sack. The Atlanta Falcons
I
defense
think the quarterback
taking a
needs
page
to
out of the
have a little
Giants
talk with his
playbook.
offensive line. They
Bend
need to
but
find a
don't
way
break.
to be
Once they
more
get into
effective,
scoring
or he's
range,
gonna
start
get
pushing them
killed.
backwards. Wasted opportunity here for Buffalo.
Third down, Bills.
They've had this nice long drive and now face a third down and 16. They converted a third down and a 10 or 11. Can they do it again?
McNair
Rolls to the left. Accidentally said the wrong word. Throwing it
The
into
pass
double
was
coverage. No one
incomplete.
really went for the ball there except for the Atlanta defender. But the receiver just came up totally empty.
Fourth down, Bills.
Fourth down.
The kick is away.
Might have an absolute
That punt went
dart of a
36 yards.
coffin corner
Good
right
coverage.
there.
There was no
Shane
return.
Leckler,
Here's a look at the offensive starters for
Chris Chandler,
Atlanta.
Emmitt Smith, Antonio Freeman. Atlanta hasn't even been on the field yet. We're getting the starters deep into the first quarter of this one.
Inside their own 10, it's first down for Atlanta.
First and 10.
Red 48.
Man in motion.
18 seconds to go. They are on the 1 yard line.
Smith was stopped
Finds
at
a
the
little
line.
bit of breathing
Oh,
room, but
yeah.
not a
The
whole lot.
defense inflicted some pain on that play.
Tackled
They'll be at the
by
1,
Corey.
maybe the 2.
And here are the defensive starters for Buffalo. Second down, Falcons.
Second down.
Chandler, this ain't life or death. It's more serious than that. Red 48.
Man in motion. Smith with the ball.
Smith finding some room off the
He
right
picked
side.
up
He got
8
right
yards.
about to the first down marker.
Need some help now?
Wasn't paying enough attention. Should have been looking at those first quarter stats real quick.
Third and inches.
Obviously, the
Defense
Bills
is looking to make
dominated
a
that
big stop
first
here.
that
They would
first
get
quarter.
a huge emotional charge if they could hold them here.
Third down and inches for Atlanta.
16.
Man in motion. Smith runs it.
Oh my goodness. The Bills had a really nice play on the right side of the line from where we were looking.
Excellent play.
Threw his defender, or threw the lineman to the ground, but
First
Smith too
down,
fast to
Atlanta.
get to the edge. Picks up a first down. It'll be first and 10 on the 15-yard line. So Chris Chandler leading these Falcons,
Man in motion.
as he did like all the way to the Super Bowl. Pitch out to the left side. The Bills flood that left side.
Good play by the defense.
Spin
That'll
move's
be a
not
loss.
enough for Emmitt Smith. He'll get tackled behind the
That was
line.
Borche. He
It'll be
made the
second and
tackle
long.
at the 13.
Just keep bringing it. Just keep bringing it.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 13.
Red, 48.
He's going to throw it.
Chandler
He
over the
makes
middle. That's a completed
The pass
catch.
is complete to Dawkins.
Even
He
in
picked
the,
up 4 yards.
large amount of
Bronson
traffic.
made the stop. Third down, Falcons.
I think the defense has got to like its chances of holding the offense on this third down. The safeties just have to make sure that no receivers get behind them.
16. Hut, hut, hut.
It's a pass.
Chandler going to try and find some running room. Buffalo closes down
Short of a first
those
down.
lanes nicely. And that'll bring up a fourth down.
It's all game, baby. All game.
About 3 minutes left in this half. Fourth down, Falcons.
4th and 2.
Atlanta at least got one first down there.
Johnson gets the kick away. Bly calls for a fair catch.
Fair catch.
And makes the catch. That punt covered 38 yards. It's first down at the 37.
1st and 10.
McNair. You want a blindfold, man?
Man in motion. McNair will pass.
Deflected at the line. Nice play by the Atlanta defense. Second down and 10 coming up for the Bills. The Bills.
Second down, Bills.
It's
Sometimes it just takes it makes one too many fade cut to another camera, and I'd like to move on.
McNair looks downfield.
McNair
It's
0 for
dropped.
2 on
An
this drive. 2
incomplete
quick
pass.
passes,
Oh,
2
man,
incompletions.
come on. You got to catch that ball. Now he's going to get it from the coach.
Are we going to get a super
Third
quick
down,
3 and out
Bills.
here after the Bills did such a good job taking so much time off the clock the first
The
time
Bills
around?
set up in the shotgun. He drops back to pass.
And that's another incompletion. So the Bills don't do anything on their second drive. No runs, no nothing.
Fourth down.
And they will
Bills.
punt the ball right back and not take much time off the
Second
clock
punt
at
of the
all.
day for Leckler. Leckler gets the kick away. Number 82 calls
Fair
for a
catch,
fair
right around the
and makes
18 to
catch.
19 yard line. That's where Atlanta will set up for its second
The
possession.
defense knows about it. That was great coverage.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Don't play. Red, 48.
Man in motion. Smith has the ball.
My goodness, he ran
Hardy
through that
wrapped him
defensive lineman. The defensive lineman tripped into him and still got knocked back by Emmitt Smith. Didn't get a ton of yards there
Second
off that
down,
right side.
Falcons.
2 yards to be exact. Likely that was the final play before the 2-minute warning should pop here.
That was the 2-minute warning. There are exactly 2 minutes left in the first half.
Second down and 8 from the 21-yard line. Better field position for the Falcons, but not by a whole lot. Still deep in their own territory. Lots of timeouts to work with.
It's a run.
They'll hand the ball off to the right side. Great tackle after a 3-yard gain.
Third down, Falcons.
Now, see, this is the kind of situation where your offensive coordinator earns his money. Everybody in the stadium knows that this guy is going to pass.
Chandler is going to pass.
Nice find on the right
That's a
side.
first
Got a
down
pass
for
to 30.
Atlanta. The pass
First
was
and
caught
10
by
for
Dawkins.
defense
of the
needs to
Atlanta
check
Falcons.
themselves.
I forget why
That was
I
too easy
clicked
up
on
front.
this.
Sydney made the stop. First down, Falcons.
First and 10.
Chandler will throw. A short gain on that pass to Dawkins. The stop was
Don't
by
love that
Cardi.
play right there. The timeout, though,
Called by the
works,
home team. Atlanta still
works
has
for
2
Atlanta,
timeouts.
I guess.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 8.
Empty backfield, no backs behind the quarterback.
Blue, 16.
He drops back to pass.
Oh, nice tackle right as he hit right as he grabbed the ball, he got
dropped
hit.
that ball.
Great defensive play there by the Buffalo Bills.
It's third down.
The offense's best chance of picking up a first down here is to throw it. But the defense knows that. Now, a draw play might surprise them. Then again, it might not.
16.
It's a pass.
Oh, just kidding. Couldn't
Smith got the
stop
ball
him
and
on
a first
consecutive
down.
plays.
That was a nice play.
Looked like it was going to be a pretty open
worth
play
16 yards.
on the previous
Nice
pass, but
work
the
down.
defense closed nicely. Atlanta comes back with a great
At the
offensive
48.
find. Wide open up the seam. Chandler swag walking, leading his team
First
down the field.
Atlanta.
35 seconds to go. They're in Buffalo territory for the first time today.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Nice find again over the middle. That's inside the 40 down to the 35. Do we see perhaps another timeout used by Atlanta? I don't know how many they have left. There it is. There's a
Called by
timeout.
the home team. One timeout left for the Falcons.
Oh boy. They're going to try a field goal from this distance with this amount of time left.
The kick is up.
Oh
A
no.
miss. The kick is no good.
Oh
You have to remember now, kicking
my
is a lot harder than it
goodness.
looks, but not by much.
What? What was that?
The game is tied as we approach the end of the first half.
First and 10.
A great
Oh my
place to start a drive.
God.
It's first down at the 41. He's going to throw it.
McNair
Davis
finding a little
makes the
room off
catch.
the left side.
And
Spin
that's
move
close
and
enough to
tackled
bring
down
out the
just past the
chain.
50. They'll give him the first down, but I don't think it's going to be
First down, Bills. The
not
second
enough time there to
quarter
even
is
get a
over.
timeout
There's
called.
no score.
Buffalo and Atlanta tied at 0. One team on the outside looking in. The Buffalo, one team on the outside looking in. That's Atlanta. The other team looking to win to keep pace
Buffalo
with the
is
Seattle
ready to
Seahawks. That
kick
would
it
be
deep.
Buffalo in the AFC playoff race. Winded down the regular
kickoff
season.
is
Only
in the air.
only 4 weeks left. I was going to say few, but then I
Number
remember that it's
82
4.
looks for running
4 weeks
room.
left. We'll have the regular season finale tomorrow.
return
Then you'll get
was
your
worth
wild card
17
games, all
yards.
4 of them.
Wow.
Your 4
Now,
divisional
that was a
round
bad decision.
games.
That ball
And then the
should have
final video
never
will be
come
the
out of the
big
end zone.
finale for season 1, episode number 20.
The drive begins
And that
at
will be
the 12.
NFC Championship, AFC Championship, Super Bowl, and perhaps even just for fun, the Pro Bowl, which takes place after the
Smith
Super
gets the
Bowl
ball.
in these
He managed a
games
short gain.
in the early years of, or in the early
We
2000s.
like this all game, baby, all game.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 8.
Red, 48.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch. Just a short
Nice
gain
find
on that
in the
completed
flat.
pass.
Not a whole lot of gain there, but
Third and 6 for Atlanta.
Third and 6.
Chandler is going to pass. Nice work by the
Nice
quarterback
find
and the
there.
receiver. The play went
Good offense
11
and good
yards.
defense there.
Dawkins is one of the most precise route runners in the NFL.
First down, Atlanta.
First and 10.
Blue, 16.
Chandler will throw. The pass went for a gain of 7 yards. The receiver was Freeman. Second down, Falcons.
Second and 3.
Blue, 16.
Pitch out to the left or right side here.
They
Spin
are
move
going
by
to measure
Smith.
for the first
I
down.
think he was going to have a pretty easy first down, but
And
Buffalo
it's
did a good
short.
job collapsing
Third
there
and
and stopping him
inches.
short. Third down and inches. First drive of the second half here for the Falcons.
Red, 48.
Man in motion.
We pitch out to the left side. Pretty easy first down there.
Not a big gainer, but
Even
it
with a
was
play
enough
style
for
that
the
doesn't
first
work
down.
super well, the pitch, still finding a lot of room there. Or Emmitt Smith is still finding a lot of room there.
First down, Falcons.
Feels good to start a sentence and then just watch it disintegrate as the words come out. None of this makes sense.
Blue, 16.
Chandler looks for a receiver.
Chandler over the middle.
The pass was
Finds a
caught
receiver
by
for a
Cleveland.
medium
It was
gain.
a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards, so second down and 6.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 6.
Blue, 16.
Another pitch out to the left side. A lot of room here for
Fumble.
the running back. He's going to get hit and fumble the ball. He just, the defensive person just could not get enough space. Ran into his own teammate a couple of times. It slowed him up. I thought maybe he would be able to pick up enough speed to get into the end zone, but alas, it was not to be. So Atlanta was working with a really nice drive there. They took a little over 3 minutes off the clock, and it all comes apart with one fumble. Now Steve McNair finds a wide open receiver to the left side off of play action.
It'll
be inside the 30 for a first and 10.
That's a momentum builder for the
Man, what a
offense.
swing.
Y'all ain't ready.
Wow.
First down, Bills.
First and 10.
Only one running back. He's looking to throw. A defender
Oh,
has
an
stared that
interception
pass.
thrown
That
by
interception
Steve
was by
McNair.
The receiver made
Got
a well
hit
called
as he
route,
let
but
go
you know
of the
fans are
ball.
gonna blame the quarterback.
And Jason
That's all right.
Sehorn
He's getting a lot
coming
of
up with the
ducats to take
pick.
the heat.
First pick in this game.
Oh
for
my
Sehorn.
goodness.
Now
The
that's how you
swings
help
in
your
this
team.
game. The sudden changes.
The drive begins at the
So
17.
the turnovers are even at 1.
Blue, 16.
Chandler will pass. Chandler is sacked. He lost 3 yards.
The protection completely broke down. The quarterback didn't have a chance.
Second down, Falcons.
Second and 14.
Green, 43.
Chandler looks downfield.
Oh, a nice find out of the
That pass was
backfield there.
completed to Smith. He wound up with a gain of 13 yards.
Smith is strong versus the bump and run.
First down, Atlanta.
First and 10.
That'll likely be the final play of the third quarter. We have a scoreless game here, everybody. Scoreless
The
through
third quarter is
3.
over. There's no score.
The third
My
quarter is over.
goodness. Would not have guessed that. I thought this would be a little bit more like the Seahawks game. The Falcons have had the ball for 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Wow. And most of the Bills' time of possession was that first drive in the first quarter.
On that pass play.
They had like a 3 and out, and then I want to say the Falcons.
Second down, Falcons.
The Falcons throw an interception? No, they missed a field goal. That's what it was. Falcons missed a field goal. That was right at the end of the half. Then another long drive by Atlanta. Finding some room. They're going to be right near that first down mark. Big long drive to start the third quarter. Buffalo immediately turned it over.
First and 10.
How huge was that stop on the return? I thought he was going to be able to get away, but ran into his own teammate. For that to immediately be followed by an interception is wild.
Second down, Falcons. Still a lot of time left in the final quarter. Atlanta will go from the I formation.
Red 48.
Man in motion. It's a run. Smith found room
Goodness,
to run.
absolutely
He picked up
blew
4
up that
yards.
defender. The 50-yard mark for the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know who is cheering like they didn't get absolutely destroyed on that
This
last
first
play,
down
but
should
I
be
appreciate your
relatively
confidence
easy
even
to
when you
pick
get blown up like that.
But then again, there are no gimmies.
Third down and 3.
Man in motion. Gash is looking for room. Nice gain by the fullback.
Find a lot
That's
of room
enough
up
for
the
a
be
first down. He picked
Get
up
to
5
midfield.
yards.
And that'll be
That
first
was
and 10.
sweet.
Russell made the tackle.
Atlanta making nice
First
moves
down,
here.
Atlanta.
3 minutes to go in the
Just
first,
over 3 minutes
or in the
left
fourth
in this
quarter,
game.
excuse me.
Chandler will pass.
Oh, that's a nice find right there. Wide open on the curl route.
That was a nice play.
Inside the
It was
40.
worth 12 yards.
Chris
I like
Chandler
that.
leading these Falcons
First
down the
Falcons.
field.
First and 10.
As time starts to wind down.
Chandler
Play
is
action
going to
pass.
pass.
Again over the middle. It's going to be
It's
tipped
picked
and
off.
picked. Oh no,
interception
Atlanta
was
with
by
2 fantastic drives in this second half, and both of them end in a
The ball
turnover.
carrier was brought down
Oh
by
my
Smith. First pick in
goodness.
this game for Stills.
Now that's how you help your team.
The Bills. The defense coming up big. Getting the tips, getting the balls to pop in the air. Able to capitalize on it.
The drive begins at the 29.
They did throw an interception immediately following
Buffalo is going with
the
one
last
running back.
turnover that they got, or takeaway that they got. So we'll see what Steve McNair has here.
McNair will pass.
Oh, a wide open receiver
Pass was
tripped up.
completed to Patchett. He wound up with a
Well, at
gain
least they
of
held the block down
19
there for
yards.
a while.
Big pickup, big first down for the offense.
Couldn't get the separation. Nice open find, though. I thought that could go for a long ways, but a
First
great
down,
shoestring
Buffalo.
tackle by Atlanta to, again, stop a potential touchdown.
I'm gonna get you.
Has the ball off just before the 2-minute warning. Whip it downfield. That got
Play has been stopped for
tipped
today's
and is
final 2-minute
incomplete.
warning.
McNair, very lucky that that pass fell to the ground rather than into the arms of the diving
Second
defender.
down, Bills.
1 minute and 58 seconds remain. Second down and 10 coming up
They're playing
for
a 4-3 defense.
the
If you
Buffalo
get past
Bills.
the front four, you got a chance to make something happen.
He drops back to pass. The pass went for a gain of 4 yards. The receiver was Davis. Lewis made the tackle. Third down, Bills.
Third and 6.
McNair. Don't worry, there's a doctor on the sideline.
He's looking to throw. The The ball hit him in the hands, but he couldn't hold on to it.
Looked to me like he tried to run before he caught the ball.
4th down, Bills. The offense is set to punt the ball away.
The Bills not able to do much after that turnover.
The punt is in the
I don't know that Atlanta has enough of a high-powered offense to... Oh, that's not going to help. We might be going to overtime here.
Coverage. There was no return.
Atlanta hasn't been making big plays down the field. They have been dinking, dunking, running the ball. Pretty good balance of offense, methodical down the field. Now they start on their own 1 yard line. Again, the second time they've started at their own 1 yard line. We're going to get a safety. We may literally have a score that is 2-0. Chandler has been so good throughout this game, finding good open receivers, doing a good job at
Atlanta will kick the ball,
not taking sacks. A little surprised to see them in the shotgun. Last time they had the ball at the 1, they ran the ball with Emmitt Smith.
Stills has the ball and starts upfield.
They were able to get some yards, so I'm a little surprised that they didn't go back to that. And it ends up costing them dearly, because now they are down by 2 points. A 2-0 score.
1st down, Bills.
With 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Full allotment of timeouts for the Atlanta Falcons, excuse me.
Davis has the ball.
Davis is going to get stopped for a 3-yard gain.
Timeout called by the home team. 2 timeouts left for the Falcons. Just over 1 minute left in this game. 2nd down, Bills.
2nd and 7.
They're going to throw. He's got
Oh my goodness, a wide open receiver down the sideline. That's going to do it. The Bills are going to escape Atlanta with a safety victory. Oh, Atlanta. They just needed one stop.
1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10.
It's a pass. Davis catches the
Find
ball.
over the middle.
The pass was caught by the halfback. It was a gain of 6 yards. Timeout called by the home team.
Timeout by Atlanta.
Timeout left for the Falcons.
They have one more
2nd
left.
Down, Bills.
I don't know why the Bills are running anything other than a victory formation right now. There's no reason for them to.
Davis is looking for room.
Oh, that defender shot
He
right
makes
through
it
the
back
gap.
to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Wow, what a play by the defense.
The ball carrier was brought down by Urban. Timeout called by the home team. They have no timeouts left. 3rd down, Bills.
3rd down.
47 seconds to go here. I mean, there is a slim chance they can do anything here.
McNair looks downfield.
They need a deflection, an incompletion. A sack doesn't do them a whole lot of good. We're throwing it deep to the end zone. That doesn't help. Touchdown, Bills on an unnecessary throw. Oh, Atlanta. They played so tough through this entire game. 2 terrific drives in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, they're in the 2nd half, rather. They just couldn't come up with any points. We're going to see the very odd score of 9-0.
The attempt is on its way.
Though less odd and less exciting, frankly, than a score that would have been 2-0.
Buffalo will put the ball in play. Anderson gets his foot into the ball. Number 82 starts upfield. The kickoff return covered 19 yards. This ball game is nearly over. First down, Atlanta.
So I think this should do it for the Atlanta Falcons and their playoff hopes.
There's a marker on the
The
field.
officials have stopped the game for a penalty.
False start against the offense.
Atlanta absolutely falling apart here. Gave up the safety.
First down, Falcons.
Gave up a touchdown.
First and
False start on the first play from scrimmage on the drive. 36 seconds to go.
He's going to throw it. He makes the catch.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're going to do it. They're going to score a touchdown.
We've got a game on our hands. The touchdown put the Falcons
Antonio
within
Freeman,
hailing
2
distance
receptions,
of the
90
lead.
yards. Where was that play from Chandler earlier? Antonio Freeman? Current Green Bay Packer, as far as when this game was released.
And now for the extra point attempt. The kick is on its way. And it's good.
kick was good.
Wow. Onside kick. Do we have some
Both teams are
more
lined up close to the
magic?
ball,
in this game?
An onside kick. Cedar kicks the ball. That will draw a penalty flag.
The kickoff went out of bounds. Penalty against the kicking team.
First down, Bills.
First and 10.
Unfortunately, that kickoff went out of bounds, so not as exciting as a finish as you would like to see, but that's how it goes. Pretty entertaining, interesting game. Bills are going to
Second
escape with a
down, Bills.
9-7 win.
Second and
A couple of touchdowns just for fun right there at the end. And obviously that safety, the killer difference. And that should end the Atlanta Falcons season. Playoff dreams were slim at best. But a 2-point
That's the end of
loss
the fourth quarter.
to Buffalo.
The final score, 9-7, Bills.
We'll wrap this season up for Atlanta. Because we have a lot of teams that were kind of just
Stills
jumbled
takes home the Wilson
right
game
outside
ball.
that
He's our
playoff
choice for
picture.
player
We'll
of
get you
the
an updated
game.
look at the standings, especially in the AFC, where the Bills and the Seahawks both won.
And
So we'll keep an
now,
eye on those
Taco
games
Bell
next
presents
week.
replays of key action
In
from
addition
this
to,
game.
I forget who Green Bay's playing. I want to say it's like Minnesota in Lambeau.
Here's a look at the stats.
Man, wow.
That's the end of our broadcast, and thanks for tuning in.
What a
For
game.
Ron
That was a
Pitts
pretty
and
good
me,
game.
Dick Stockton, we'll be seeing you the next time you play NFL Fever.
All right. Seattle wins 13-0. The Bills escape 9-7. We have 2 more games coming up after I take a little break. Standings in the AFC look like this. It's going to shift a little bit. Ravens, Jaguars. Those are some teams maybe we can keep an eye on. I guess I didn't really think about that because we do have the Raiders, the Patriots, and I guess both of them they're tied, but I guess the Ravens in that first place. So as it stands right now, Bills and Seahawks, Ravens, Jaguars, if they both win, they could make this a very interesting final push here. Let's see. Actually, who are the Ravens are playing the Bengals. The Jaguars, they are playing the Vikings. I think we're actually watching the Jaguars-Vikings game later today, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember what that last game was. Hold on, let me pull that real quick. Oh, yeah. Jags, Vikings, Eagles, 49ers. We might swap out that Eagles 49ers game because San Francisco honestly might already be dead in the playoff race. We might swap out that Eagles 49ers game for the Ravens Bengals game. So we'll see, because that AFC playoff picture a lot more interesting than your NFC playoff picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 6 teams are pretty much they're set. We have some simulating that we could do. I mean, you would need the Saints to lose, the Rams to lose, the Bucks to lose, and then one of these teams would have to pick up a victory. 49ers, Lions, Vikings. We'll see the Vikings. They are playing the Jaguars. That's an interesting matchup either way. The Eagles are done, but the 49ers have a shot. However, Ravens-Bengals could be a little more interesting. That's for a division. We could see a division lead change. And obviously having 4 teams at 10 wins right there at the bottom, which I did not realize that there were all those teams had 9 wins, could be interesting. Let's take a quick peek ahead before I hop up and take a quick break. We have Vikings, Packers. We have Seahawks, Chargers. That's in San Diego. And we have the Bills taking on the Jets. So that's 3 of them that we could be looking at. We also have the Jaguars taking on Kansas City. That's an interesting game. Could be an interesting 4th game. And then we have the Ravens taking on the Buccaneers. So I think we have some options next week. And the Vikings-Packers game, as much as I would like to watch that, that might actually be the one that we don't worry about. We could focus on some teams here as the season winds down. Unfortunately, the NFC is pretty much set, so we're going to be seeing a little bit more on the AFC side, but it'll kind of depend on some results today. So stick around, hang out, enjoy the second half of the video. I'll be back. It'll be later in the day. I'm going to take a break. Not that it matters to you. It does. I could have just reappeared, but I'm going to take a break. And I'll finish this video a little bit later. I'd like to thank OBS for allowing me to pause videos. I appreciate it. I'm going to throw it, though, quickly to like a 10-second, 15-second little intermission screen. It's just the cover art of the game. If you would like to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. This posts every Tuesday on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. This is the best time to do it. You're not going to miss any action. And we'll be back in a little bit with more fun. So thank you for watching, and be sure to click those buttons, ring those bells, and we'll see you right back here for more NFL action. All right, welcome back to NFL action right here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. Much shorter of a break for you than it was for me. It was like 15 seconds for you. It's been 2 hours or so for myself. Just hung out, relaxed, chillaxed, got some energy, got some focus, and we're ready for the final 2 games of week number 16. We are going to jump in and we are going to watch the game between the Jaguars and the Vikings, and we'll make kind of a decision based on the result of this game about the Bengals and the the Bengals and the Ravens, or maybe we'll watch the Niners and the Eagles. I don't know. It's been AFC heavy lately, which is, I think, understandable given that it's a more competitive race to the finish line. I think a lot of these NFC teams are going to be knocked out after this week, and we'll kind of just have reseeding, like the seeding to figure out. Whereas the AFC has a bunch of different teams that could make it, couldn't make it, depending on some results. So we'll keep our eyes on that. I know we featured the AFC Central a lot last week as well. You know what? It's okay. You see 18 Tom Brady games a year. You're fine to watch 2 weeks in a row of
He can turn
the same
small,
division.
step
It's
by
cool.
defender
It's all right.
into a touchdown.
And, you know,
Okay, Ron, thanks.
you're going to
Looks
want to
like
watch
the
a lot of the
captain's
AFC
already
West
for the
coming
coin
up
toss.
this fall with how they've redone all that stuff. So,
The visiting captain will make
currently,
the call. Captain,
the
what's your choice?
national championship is going on. At halftime,
He called
North
tail.
Carolina was up 15.
It
North
is
Carolina
tail.
now finds themselves down in the game. Last I saw. Pull up the score here.
Jacksonville wins the toss and elects to receive.
The literal app called the score.
Jacksonville awaits the kick.
And we'll pull up the actual literal score.
There's the kickoff, and this game is underway. Pathon looks for running room.
Zip on down.
The
Kansas
kickoff
is up
return
by
covered
3. Looks like
24
Kansas
yards.
might actually win. 4 seconds to go. Wow. North Carolina got outscored by nearly 20 points in the second half. 72-69. Keep an eye on the old Twitter, because I'm
The
sure
drive begins
it'll
at
be
the
blowing up
26.
with that stuff, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I've messed up my algorithm and I just don't see that sort of thing anymore.
Blake will pass. The pass appeared to be on
Almost
target,
caught,
it
but
was dropped.
immediately
Taking his eyes
knocked
off that one.
You're
out of the
looking
hands.
at
Jeff
starting
Blake,
offense for
Fred
the
Taylor,
Jaguars.
Rod Smith on the Jacksonville kind of trio. Number 1 wide receiver with your quarterback and your running backs.
2nd and 10, Jacksonville.
It's second down.
4-man front for the Vikings. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch.
There's a nice find
The
from
pass
Taylor
went
with a
for
nice
gain
move
of
to get away
7
from a
yards.
defender there.
The receiver was Taylor. On your screen are the
Antoine
names of
Winfield.
the
It's like he's
defensive
playing for the
starters
Vikings
for the
anyway.
Vikings.
Rodney Harrison.
Third and 3 for Jacksonville.
They're down
For their sake,
and 3.
I hope the offense doesn't overthink the play call here. They need to keep it simple and just pick up the first down.
Taylor is looking for
There's
room.
that's keeping it simple. Off the
This
right
guy's
side.
headed to a new
Unnecessary spin
division.
move doesn't matter.
Next
No
up,
one's going to
the
catch him.
zone.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown. He
And they are going to
certainly
keep
wanted it
pace.
on
If they
that
can win
play.
this game, they'll
I
keep
love
pace
that play.
with the Seahawks, with the Bills. 7 teams vying for 6 spots. It's more of 5 teams vying for like 4 spots. Oakland, Kansas City, they're pretty
The
well ahead.
offense lines up to kick the extra point.
Kansas City might have the second
The
best
kick's
record in the
away,
AFC and still get the
kick
4
is
seed
good.
The kick
in
was
playoffs. It's too bad that we don't have a Kansas City Oakland game as the season winds down. Definitely a good fix that the
Jacksonville
NFL
is
made,
ready to kick a
having
tee.
them be like, hey, we should schedule division opponents
Conway
for each other.
gets his foot into the ball.
Maybe that would
Sanders
be-
has the ball and starts upfield. He brought the kickoff back 13
Maybe that would be a good
yards.
idea. Hey, it is a good idea.
Here's the offense for
Mainly,
Minnesota.
I would guess mainly because I got sick of watching Peyton Manning sit for 2 weeks when they were 14-0. I was like, oh.
First down, Minnesota. Just under
Man, those 4 seconds are
minutes
only
left
taking a
in this
long time.
quarter.
Whoops. Over there.
Smith runs it. He lost a couple of yards there.
The defense just out-hustled the offense on that play.
That was Ballou. He made the tackle at the 29. Here are the starters on defense for the Jaguars.
Well, at least I think that's what she's talking about.
2nd and 12 for Minnesota.
second and 12.
I'm assuming something like wild happened here.
The quarterback drops back to pass. A short
Caught
gain
and
on
hit
that
immediately.
pass to
Trent
Smith.
Green the quarterback for the Vikings. I forget. I think Marvin Harrison was highlighted earlier in this game.
Third down, Vikings.
The offense has to be thinking about throwing the football, but the defense expects this. That gives the defense the upper hand.
They're going to throw. He makes the catch. Smith picked up 3 yards.
Power's been holding steady, which has been nice. There have been pretty strong gusts of wind throughout the afternoon, but
Fourth down,
nothing's
Vikings.
gone down, which is a pleasant surprise.
Vikings have their punting unit on the field.
This area not really built for windstorms. E&W.
The kick is
Specific
away.
request doesn't give like a ton of them.
Pathon has the ball and starts upfield.
Oh, he has a lane up to the right. Get
That
just
punt
to
return
the 40.
covered 17
Good coverage
yards.
there by Minnesota. It'll be Jacksonville ball. Still a 0-0 game. I don't know why I'm not getting. Oh, here we go.
First down.
Looks like
Jaguars.
Kansas.
1st and 10.
Kansas wins the national championship.
Taylor runs it. He
North
had
Carolina.
nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
Pretty incredible
No
run,
gain.
actually. They were an
what a
8 seed,
play
got all
by
the way to the
defense.
finals.
Jones made the
Got
stop.
they beat Duke.
Second down, Jaguars.
I guess that's
Just
about
under
it.
2
I
minutes
didn't really watch
left in this
any of the
quarter.
March Madness. I don't know. I used to watch it a lot more, but the style of content that I watch is just so
It's a
different
run.
now than it used to be. This is
Taylor
true
takes
for
it
like
back to the
movies
line
and
of
TV.
scrimmage,
Like
and that's all.
Oh, yeah. You know, the defense inflicted
I just
some
love throwing
pain
on like
that play.
streams or
McCrary made the stop.
TV shows and stuff like I've
Third
already
down,
seen.
Jaguars.
YouTube content that I've already watched. I just don't. I don't know. Just don't watch stuff at home all that much.
It's a pass.
Oh my
Blake gets
goodness!
sacked. He went down at
The
the
Vikings sent
32.
more than the Jags can
Obviously, the
handle.
line didn't do its job.
Pays off with a
Led to
sack.
the sack. Hey, look,
If
man
Blake
blocked
could have gotten that ball out of
man
his
blocked
hand
for
just
it.
like a second sooner, he did have an open receiver
down, Jaguars.
streaking up the sideline. I believe it's just a running back out of the
Jaguars
flat,
have
but
their punting
there was
unit
a
on
whole
the
lot of
field.
nobody there. Minnesota had to get there and get there quick. They do force a punt on 4th and 17. First quarter
punt
comes
is in the
to a
air.
close.
Sanders calls for a fair catch.
Straczynski. Trying to figure out how.
First down,
Let's
Vikings.
see, Regal Theater CD. Trying to figure out
1st and 10.
when there's some showings of Everything Everywhere all at once. I elected not to go see it in
Will
Seattle.
throw.
I thought about it,
Smith
but then I
caught
just was
but
like, I
held
don't know
to
if I
no
want to.
gain on the play.
All that drama for no gain. What a waste of energy.
Show more. Oh, cool. They'll have it starting on Friday, so that's good news.
Second down, Vikings.
2nd and 11.
Maybe figure that out. You know, you get a sweet payday on Friday. You just go like, hey.
He
Probably end
drops
up going
back
and
to
seeing it
pass.
next week, I would guess.
Coria picked up 3 yards. Third down,
Would have been more
Vikings.
cost effective to go see it at AMC in Seattle because I do have the AMC A list or
High
whatever.
formation.
But hey, you know, it's okay. It's all right.
He drops back to pass. The pass is complete to Stokely. It covered 10 yards.
Nice play.
Peterson made the stop. Time has
Oh,
expired
that was a
here in the
weird
first quarter.
article.
The first quarter is
Just
over.
said AP was there. Somebody, the Kansas tops UNC for 1957 title. It's like, what does that have to do with what's happening right now?
First down, Vikings.
1st and 10.
Minnesota is going with one running back.
All right, Minnesota, 1st and 10 here, second quarter.
With the ball.
Starting. Nice run off the left
He
side.
found some running
Getting a
room.
lot of these
He
spin
picked
moves
up
in here. They're
7
not
yards. The
super
stop
effective
was
at the
by
moment, but
Leary.
hey, who knows? Maybe a spin move will break a big one down the line.
Second down, Vikings.
2nd and 3.
Green drops. He makes the catch.
Nice find
That
right
play
over the middle
covered 7 yards.
on the logo
That
of
was
the
enough
Viking.
For a first down
It'll
for
be
the
into
Vikings.
That play was tight.
That was
either at the
Ellsworth. He
50
made
or
the
just
tackle
inside
at
of
the
Jaguars
48.
territory. 1st and 10 coming up. Trent Green playing pretty well here early in this one.
First down, Vikings.
1st and 10.
They're going to throw.
Oh, he
Green
held
has
on to the
been
ball
taken
way
down
too
for
long.
a sack. First sack
Way
in the game
too
recorded
long.
by Jacksonville.
That's a coverage sack right there.
All game.
Took a big shot in the backfield, just had nowhere to go with the ball. That's where you
Second
kind of
down,
you just
Vikings.
roll out and throw it away.
2nd and 16.
2nd down and 16, erasing most of the
lines up in
progress
the I
they've made.
formation. Green will throw.
That's a nice
Green
catch right
found an
there.
open man.
All the way
And
down
it
to the
was good for a
35-yard
gain
line.
of
1st and 10
17 yards.
after the
Defense
sack.
needs to start getting in the quarterback's
Big
face.
gain there.
He's not nearly as accurate if he's running for his life.
First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
Oh, wait. When the hell did Jacksonville score, by the way? Did not realize Jacksonville scored a touchdown.
Shelton is the runner.
Oh, we're going to have a holding penalty here.
The officials.
Holding against the offense.
Yes, I picked it right, mainly because I was kind of delayed. Watch,
And what
watch,
kind of hand
wait.
signals are
That's
those?
side.
First down,
Watch,
Vikings.
watch, wait. Bam, that's side. Jacksonville scored a touchdown, and I had no idea.
Stokely
Oh, they're running that reverse, the worst play you can run. The stretches and the pitches, those runs, they don't work super well,
The
but
ball
they
carrier was brought down by
off.
Walker.
They don't often work. But every once in a while, you get a little gain, you get a little break there. Those reverses are
Second down,
the worst
Vikings.
play in the game. 2nd
and
down and 26. The hold sets him back to 1st and 20. The reverse puts him all the way back at midfield.
Going to throw. It's picked off.
Oh my
That
goodness,
interception
intercepted.
was by Ellsworth.
You know, the quarterback would have been best off by just peeling the ball and eating.
Sanders is
Oof.
credited with the tackle. First
That was
pick in
a
this game
really
for
rough
Ellsworth.
sequence of
Now
plays
that's
for
how you
the
help your team.
Minnesota Vikings. You just picked up, we'll start with a positive. You just picked up a first down
The drive begins at
on
the
like
24.
a 2nd and 16 or whatever it was. Fantastic. Immediately get a hold, get sacked for 6 yards, then throw an interception. Oof, ouch, ugh. Gross.
Centers is looking
There's a
for
run.
room.
I don't know if he
found
got
room
tripped
to
up or
run.
what happened
He
there,
picked
but
up 4 yards.
gave the defensive lineman an opportunity to tackle it before too big of a gain was made.
Second down, Jaguars.
2nd and 6.
It'll be over quickly.
Man in motion. That's the 2-minute warning.
That's the 2-minute warning here.
Second down, Jaguars.
We're ready. I'm doing the TV timeout.
2nd down.
That's where you put in about 7 minutes, 8 minutes of advertisements there,
Man in
just for
motion.
fun, just because you enjoy it.
Late drops. Tough break for the quarterback. That ball was dropped.
He's a better player than that. He should have had that one.
Third down, Jaguars.
3rd down.
Taylor runs it.
Ooh,
There was nothing there. He
dropped
lost
in the
1
backfield.
You know, the effort by the offense on that play was bad.
yard. The stop was by White. Fourth and 7 for the Jaguars. The offense is set to punt the ball away. The clock's been stopped because there's a
Ooh,
penalty.
offside penalty on a 4th and 7. Or false start, excuse me.
4th down, Jaguars. The punt is in the air. Sanders starts up
From the 35-yard line, running right, picking up a block or two. He's got a little bit of room here on the right side. Ran right into that lineman, but a big 29-yard return sets up Minnesota nicely here for a drive down 7, much to your host's surprise.
1st down, Minnesota.
Opportunity for Minnesota to get some points on the board. It's a long field goal from here. Don't think they'll take it, but that'll help,
he picked up 5 yards.
I guess. Still not 100% sure if, or not 100% sure how the sideline stuff works. Seemed like he caught that and immediately was out of bounds, which would kind of more seem that he was out of bounds. You know, didn't seem like he moved.
They're going to throw.
Throwing it deep down the field. That's intercepted in the end zone. A tremendously athletic play from Fred Weary. That is interception number 2 for the Vikings today.
First pick in this game for Weary.
Now that's how you help your team.
1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10.
Late looks for a receiver. He completed that pass. The play covered 5 yards.
Minnesota with a great opportunity to get some points right before half and literally threw it away.
It's 2nd down.
Haven't seen that camera angle much of them running into it, but it's always it's an oldie but a goodie.
The quarterback
Blake looking, firing over to the sideline.
On that pass to Edwards.
Short gains will work. Mainly because the big plays haven't worked for Minnesota. Don't join them. You want to win football games, not miss the playoffs.
He's looking to throw. The pass is
Oh my God, that got intercepted.
That interception was
Wow, Ray Crockett coming through helping the Vikings out.
He ran the route better than the receiver did.
Pathon made the tackle. First pick in this game.
A lot of interceptions all of a sudden.
That's how you help your team.
First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
Hey, Green, don't even think about throwing it over here.
Seems like every week that the Xbox updates their sale, a sub-Assassin's Creed game is heavily discounted. A big bomb down the middle of the field has a step in. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. So the one that was like right on the sideline complete, that one was incomplete. I thought that looked good. He had a step, but we see in this game so frequently that just the big rainbow passes just let him a little bit too far out of the back of the end zone. That's the throw you'd love to have back.
He makes the catch. Just a short gain on that.
Not a terrible decision there. Get him on the out. Pick up a few yards. Immediately out of bounds.
3rd down, Vikings.
3rd and 7.
Oh, Plague Tale Innocence is on sale for $10. Well worth playing for $10. Or you can go back and watch my Plague Tale Innocence playthrough.
The pressure gets to Green. He is sacked.
He took a step closer and said,
they just closed the quarterback sack.
Would you like a sack? I'll give you a sack. That'll work.
Mere seconds remain in the first half. 4th down,
Under 30
they'll
seconds
snap
to
it
go.
at the 38.
We'll see a punt here by Minnesota. A couple of times Minnesota's been set up with nice field position, be it a punt return or just a straight turnover. And they do nothing
There was
about
no
it.
return. That was a touchback.
That'll touch back in the end zone. Not a lot worth talking about as far as
First
sale on
down,
Xbox.
Jaguars.
First and 10.
It's a pass. That's a catch. The officials are going to bring in the chains.
That's first down.
It's first and 10.
First and 10.
Not a whole lot to... Yeah, it's just kind of... Plague Tale's kind of your pick there if you're looking for something on sale. $10. Well worth it. Could be on Game Pass. Let me double check that for you. It is on Xbox Game Pass, but if you want a digital ownership,
for the first half with
you
our
go for
score,
that.
7-0 Jaguars.
For some reason I have that tab open twice. Fantastic. I love it.
Minnesota is waiting for the kickoff.
All right, 7-0 Jacksonville, Minnesota. Gonna get the ball to start the second half here.
The kickoff is in the air. Thomas starts upfield. He brought the kickoff back.
My
18
least
yards.
favorite tweets, posts, talking points at the end of games or even during games is like any sort of indication of like, hey, they came into play
The
today.
drive begins at the
So-and-so, the
32.
Tar Heels came to play. It's like everybody comes to play. Everybody, all the time, comes to do their best. No one just wanders onto a field and is like, yeah, I'd like to suck today. Oh, so we got this, like, the Tar Heels left it all on the floor. It's like, yeah, of course they did.
The ball is batted
Of course they did. You don't have to tell us. We know. We understand the concept.
Second down, Vikings.
Well, congratulations to Kansas for wrapping up the national championship. A 1 seed wins it. Not
Man in
exactly
motion.
surprising, but disappointing if you're a Carolina fan or
Green drops.
Carolina player. Don't know why you'd be disappointed as a fan. Probably
The
shouldn't
pass
be.
was
Doesn't
caught
affect you
by the
personally.
halfback. It was a
But I'm
gain
sure it
of
is a
8
bummer to
yards.
watch a double-digit lead evaporate and go like, oh man, that sucks.
Third
It can,
down,
it's
Vikings.
like just
The
to
safest
throw it
play
out
for the
there.
offense here
It
is
can
to
both
run the
suck,
football.
but
The
also
defense
just move on.
knows that. The offense may
Cool.
be able to bust them with a big pass here.
You know, does not affect you personally.
Smith
You have
has
no
the
say in
ball.
how the game ends or is played or anything. Hey, look, a spin move that actually worked.
Before being stopped, he covered 27 yards.
Now that was
None of those
just a
players
great
know you
call.
exist on your couch,
The
whether
offense
you're
knew
just
they could get enough
eating
yardage to
Doritos.
pick up the first down by
one
running
cares.
the football.
First down,
First and
Minnesota. Shotgun formation. The quarterback drops back
Oh,
to
Trent
pass.
Green, you were
The
picking very
defense
bad
gets
times
to
to
the
get sacked
quarterback,
here.
and he's sacked.
Boy, it scares me
In-
to see a quarterback go down like
In
that.
Jaguars
He
territory, you
really
just
took a
keep
shot that time.
going
Second down,
backwards at the
Vikings.
wrong time.
Second and 15.
Green looks downfield. Incomplete.
Why? So you got sacked, and apparently you like something got hit in your body to where you go, yeah, I'd like to throw that into triple coverage. Just
It's third down.
lob it right into 3 defenders.
4 receivers set.
Nothing bad could possibly come of that.
Green drops.
Oh, there
It's
he
a
has.
catch.
As a
Sanders
receiver, right
covered
around
a
the
lot of
11.
ground on that one. He picked up 26 yards.
Man,
That's
what
a big gain.
throw.
First and goal, so it'll be right
Quarterback
at the
and
10-yard
receiver
line.
did an
Wasn't
excellent
exactly
job.
sure where they were
Down,
going to spot him.
Minnesota.
I think that's one of the few times you'd want to see a player maybe go like, hey, I was back a yard. I was at the 11. I just get a first down before the goal line. Nice stiff
Smith
arm
caught
there.
the
Got about
pass.
half
The
of it.
play covered 4 yards.
I love a little flair to the running back, running those little routes out of the backfield.
2nd and goal.
I had a playbook. I used to play Madden 2002. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I would basically just run one play all the way down the field, and it was in the I formation. Touchdown, Marvin Harrison. We saw what happened earlier. Minnesota sent a bunch of defenders, got to Jeff Blake. There were open receivers that he just wasn't able to find. Jacksonville sent a bunch of players. Trent Green able to find an open receiver, good for a touchdown. 7-6 our score now after taking about half of the first, or a little over half of the third quarter off the clock. 2:14 to go. I think it was Madden 2001, maybe. It's not really super relevant, but there was a play that I would always run. And it was basically just like the fullback and the running back would just run out to the flat. And I would just, whichever defender he was controlling, if he went with the fullback, I'd throw it to the running back. If I went to the running back, or if he went with the running back, he'd do the fullback. He was always running man coverage. Then he switched to zone coverage, and I didn't understand that. And then I just quit. Just gave up. That's it. I'm done.
1st and 10.
Power formation for the Jaguars. Man in motion. It's a pass.
Blake, all kinds of time. Fires over the middle. Finds a receiver for 7. That'll be 2nd down and 3 coming up. They might give him 8, so it'll be 2 remaining.
2nd down, Jaguars.
And it was 7. Trust yourself, Sean. Trust your gut. You know it. Minnesota finally cashing in. They've been in Jacksonville territory with frequency, but not able to cash it in until finally they did. Yes, that's the correct way to point. 10-yard holding penalty sets up a 2nd down and 13.
Taylor is the runner.
Didn't really matter to Fred Taylor.
Was crushed on that play. He picked up 11 yards.
Taylor is that perfect change of pace back.
Winfield wrapped him up. 3rd down at the 31.
3rd and 1.
Taylor gets the ball.
Oh, Taylor.
Taylor 8 yards.
Getting all the yards he needs here.
Down.
The offense knew they could get enough yardage to pick up the 1st down by running the football. Obviously, the guys on defense didn't.
The stop was by Harrison. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10.
Happy MLB The Show 22. Happy release night. Out now. Not exactly sure when it shows up on Game Pass. I don't know if it's available at 9 p.m. or if it's like a 9 a.m. update. If you have the Xbox, one of the cool things you can do is with the Xbox app, you can go in and just download the game file, but you don't have to actually purchase the game. I did it with Elden Ring. It was kind of cool. It was like, oh, well, I'm going to get paid on Friday. I'm not going to have the money for it until Friday, right? I get paid on Friday. I don't want to wait for it to download. So I'll download it early, and it won't let you access it because obviously you don't have it in your purchase history or whatever. But you at least have the full game downloaded, ready to roll. Then you play for a couple hours and you go, oof, this is definitely not for me. Really regret that purchase. It's probably the worst purchase I've made so far this year. I just did not.
3rd down, Jaguars.
Just didn't vibe with it, like, really. I feel like I started the game and I go, oh, okay. I know it's going to be challenging. I think that could make funny content or whatever.
The quarterback
And the open
drops
world
back to
stuff is
pass.
kind of
The
intriguing,
officials have stopped the
but
clock
like,
for a measurement.
I don't like the idea of, and I know a lot of people poop
First
on
down, Jacksonville.
First and 10.
the Far Cry cluttered map collectathon stuff.
Taylor
But I feel like there's a balance you can strike between what Far Cry does, which is just litter your map with crap, and what Elden Ring does, where it's just kind of like, yeah, just go wander around. It's like, well, I don't want to do that in the hopes of finding something cool. I don't want to have to use a guide
First
just to
down,
find
Jacksonville.
something cool. It's like,
First and 10.
I don't know. Sometimes I think about picking it back up, and then I just go, no thanks. I'm good. I played it for... I probably actually only played the game itself for like an hour and a half.
They're going to measure it.
I spent 30 minutes or so getting it prepared,
First down,
getting the
Jacksonville.
First and 10.
getting the character created and stuff like that. But as far as actually playing the game, I think 90 minutes or so. Maybe not even that.
Taylor is the runner.
Taylor putting the team on his back on this drive. We are in the fourth quarter here. Jacksonville driving.
Second down,
Minnesota
Jaguars.
looking to hold them to a field goal attempt.
Centers is the runner.
Spin move off the right
They're
side.
going to
Wanted to
measure
go with another spin move, but the animation, the tackle animation took over.
First
Very
down,
close. They keep bringing out the
Jacksonville.
chains for these Jacksonville first downs.
It's
Jacksonville's getting them, if only just barely. First down and goal.
Man in
Clock is
motion.
moving to under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Blake lost a
Sack
couple of yards
immediately.
there.
That'll be a loss of at least 2.
On that play.
Hovan
Second
made
down and
the
goal.
Tackle.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Second down, Jaguars.
second and goal.
Jacksonville will go from the I formation. Taylor is the runner.
Taylor found a little bit of room, it looked like, to his outside or to the right.
Play by the offense.
It was going to be a bit of a gamble there because the blocks don't hold very well on the edges. But I thought he might have a little bit of room, and then he got tripped up somehow, and his
Third down,
stumble
Jaguars.
animation kicked in and
Third and goal.
got tackled further behind the line. So they had a first and goal from the 3. It is now third and goal from the 9.
Centers
Gonna give it
is
right
the
back
runner.
to him. Wow.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Wow.
Jacksonville has
That was actually
taken the
Larry
lead.
Centers.
I just
Apologies.
love this fourth quarter. First
My
rushing touchdown
goodness.
of the day
That was the
for
easiest run of the
Centers.
day.
That scoring drive covered 77 yards.
That was overcoming a 10-yard holding penalty early in that drive. 2:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Extra point pending.
The kick's away, and it's good.
The kick was good.
Minnesota is back deep to receive the kick. Conway kicks the ball. Sanders has the ball and starts upfield. He brought the kickoff back 20.
And there it is.
The 2-minute
The
warning.
clock
two-minute
has been
warning.
stopped for the 2-minute warning.
Took a long time to get from 2:01 to 2 minutes.
The drive begins at the 24.
First and 10.
He's looking to throw. He
Going
makes
over the middle.
catch.
Nice find there.
Completed
Picking
that
up a
pass. The
good
play
gain
covered 8
on first down.
yards. Timeout called by the home team. 2 timeouts left for the Vikings. Second down, Vikings.
Second and 2.
Minnesota
Green
drops
looks
back to pass,
downfield.
finds a nice open receiver,
Floria got
up
the
past the
ball and a
40,
first down.
nearly
That
to the
was a nice
45.
play. It
15
was
and 20,
worth 10
111 yards. Does have a couple of
86
picks to his
just knows
name,
how to
but
get open.
still
Green
has
is
the
having a
touchdown.
terrific day,
And
completing better
and
than
has Minnesota
70%
in
of
this
his
game.
passes.
Looks
Only
like
down
he's just
by
playing catch
7.
with his receivers.
First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
This time
Maybe not the time to show that stat,
34
considering
front.
how long it takes, but a minute and 15 is enough time.
Green drops. Smith
Keep in
catches
mind,
the
Minnesota
ball.
missed out on a
That
touchdown
completed
earlier.
pass went for
They
no
came
gain,
away with no
and that
points.
will hurt the quarterback's stats.
The defense is kicking some serious butt. That was great coverage.
The ball carrier was brought down by Rodgers. Second down, Vikings. Green looks downfield.
There's a nice find
completed
right
that
at
pass.
midfield. Minnesota
The
might want to
play
start thinking about
covered
taking a
6
timeout.
yards.
Guess not.
This ball
Timeout's
game is
overrated.
nearly
30
over.
seconds to
Third
go.
down, Vikings.
Third down and 4. Obviously 4 down territory here. Clock is moving.
Green drops.
Green finds a
Harrison catches the
receiver.
ball.
Nice spin move outside.
That pass was
Gotta get a
completed to the
timeout. Gotta get a
receiver. He wound
timeout.
up with
There's a
gain of
timeout.
16 yards.
Flavorful play.
13
Timeout
seconds to
called by
go.
the
Minnesota
home
has
team.
at least a
One
timeout
timeout
left.
for Minnesota. First
I was
down,
trying to look,
Vikings.
but they move pretty quickly here.
Flag! 88! Hut, hut.
Green is going to pass.
Green deep down the left side. Oh, what a defensive play by Jacksonville. My goodness. I thought that was a touchdown.
Second down, Vikings.
That was a nice quick play. They went from 13 seconds to 8 seconds, so not a lot of time used on the clock. Obviously, you're not going to want to use the whole field. This is a kind of a touchdown or bust situation.
Green will pass.
Green looking, fires down that left side.
That's caught.
It's going to be caught, but they're going to run out of
Big
time.
play for the Vikings.
They're going to run out of
It
time.
was worth
They are going to run
28
out of
yards.
time. Oh my
That was
goodness.
Great stuff by the offense.
That's the end of
Minnesota.
the fourth quarter. The final score, 14-7, Jacksonville.
Oh, they came up 4 yards short.
Ellsworth
14-7
takes
your
home
final.
the
Wilson game ball. Percy
He's our
Ellsworth,
choice
an
for
interception and 3
player of the
tackles.
game. Let's take a look at
There's the Taco Bell highlight reel.
Spotlighting
Here's
key
probably
plays
the
from
big
this
play that
game.
I missed earlier. Sure was. Don't even know when that happened. Green to Harrison.
Now on the screen are the stats from this game.
Minnesota had more time of possession, slightly more yards,
That's
did
going
have
to be
2
all for this
turnovers
game.
on their
so
side.
For Ron and myself, so long until you play NFL Fever again.
Jacksonville really played well on the ground, over 100 yards rushing. And that is how it ends. That likely will end the Vikings. That actually does end the Vikings season. They can, at best, I think, go 7-9. And Jacksonville, as we take a look at these standings here, the NFC is pretty much set. I mean, maybe the 49ers can make a move, but again, you got to get a Buccaneers, a Saints, Rams loss to put them with 7. And I think maybe the Buccaneers, with that tie with the Packers earlier this season that you saw right here on youtube.com/ShondasaurusRex, that tie might actually save them. So you would need a Saints or a Rams loss both weeks, and then I guess hope for tiebreakers. The Lions, I guess, technically kind of in it at 6-8, but these two teams have to win the games that they're playing. I don't see the Lions. Oh, they're playing the Steelers. They're right there. Lions playing the Steelers. But as we take a look here at the AFC, you have the Raiders in that 1 spot. You have the Chiefs right behind them at 2 as far as the best record is concerned. The Raiders would get the number 1 seed because they won the division. The Patriots would likely get the 2. the winner of the Central, whoever that would be, could be the Jaguars, could be the Ravens. One of those two teams, they would get the 3, and then Kansas City would get the 4. Bills, Seahawks, and then whoever finishes second in the Central, Ravens, Jaguars, would be looking at that 6th seed with one of those teams. One of those teams, the Bills, the Seahawks, the Ravens, or the Jaguars, potentially. One of those teams missing out on a playoff spot. But it is coming down to the wire, thankfully, over here in the AFC, the NFC, all well set. I mean, 49ers, Lions would need a ton of help. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we'll call an audible here. Well, I mean, the Eagles don't really have any... The Eagles can't do anything. The 49ers would need to win to have a shot at it. 49ers would need to win to have a shot at it. The Ravens game, on the other hand, the Ravens need to win to get in, or to keep pace with the Bills, the Seahawks, and the Jaguars, who have already won today. So I think we'll do that, because there's a lot... there's too much could go wrong for the 49ers. Like, the 49ers could throw an absolute clunker out, and we're just watching a team get eliminated. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do this one. Quick little audible. The Ravens, honestly, the Ravens should win this game. The Bengals are not a good team in this game, as far as the way the fantasy draft broke for them. But we'll give them one more.
We're glad you're here.
9-5. Baltimore got to win to keep pace. A loss doesn't eliminate them, but they're going to need more help.
I'm working the game with NFL player
Whereas I think right now they can kind of...
We've got a great game here.
They...
Ron, who are the key players
I don't like
heading
this
into
term.
one?
I'm trying to figure out a different way to
There's one
say
of the
it.
league's top sackers. Now, stats
But
don't
they-
lie. He's having a great season. He's been a force with a lot of attitude.
They control their own destiny. Ugh.
Mark Brunell is
I don't
a
like
warrior.
that saying.
He has
I know why it
tremendous
exists. I
physical
get it.
skill and is mentally tough. He's just a great competitor who happens to play quarterback. The Bengals
But they can
fired up for
control
this one.
themselves, and they don't need help.
Team,
They're on
they
their
suffered a
own.
one-sided loss.
They can
If
do
they're the
that.
pros
They are an
that I think
independent
they are,
team.
They should be in a nasty mood.
They don't need to
Dick,
rely
we've got
on
a rematch
anyone.
on our hands here.
They don't need to rely on any
Let's
other
go
men
down to the
to help
field
them
for the coin toss.
as we keep moving through week number 16 today.
Captain, what's your choice?
Likely going to be looking at these 4 teams again next week. Maybe we'll throw a Packers-Vikings game in there instead. But the Bills, the Seahawks, the Ravens, and the Jaguars could feature in next week's action as well,
Elects to receive.
depending on
Cincinnati will put the ball in
results.
play.
Like if let's say
This game
if
is underway. Glenn looks for running room.
if some teams like win or lose, that's a very
Brought
dumb
the
way to say it.
kickoff back 22 yards.
We might take a look at maybe like a 49ers game or a Lions game, perhaps. If things kind of fall in the right place, they might have a shot at getting in, working into the playoffs. Maybe if Baltimore, say
The drive
Baltimore
begins
loses this
at
game,
the 31.
the other teams win next week, we could sub them out because Baltimore wouldn't really be in contention. We could find something else. Packers Vikings is, I think, a good alternate.
Brunell looks
Maybe we could just watch the
downfield.
worst teams that play
It's a
each other
sack.
and just
And
go,
that's a
hey,
loss
before
of 4 yards.
before we go watch
You
the
can
good
blame that
teams
sack
play,
on the
the
offensive
teams that are
line for
doing
not
well,
blocking and
let's
the
watch just some
receivers
garbage
for not
teams
getting
play
open.
against each other.
Here
Mark
are the
Brunell,
starters
Jamal
on
Anderson,
offense for
Eric
the
Moulds,
Ravens.
Peerless Price. Good offense for the Baltimore Ravens.
Second down, Ravens.
Well, we'll see what today's game brings. I really thought the Buffalo Bills were going to have...
He picked up 7 yards.
Atlanta played really
And
well
here
when
are
we
the
had them
defensive starters for the Bengals.
on the show, on the episodes. And they gave Buffalo a really tough out. I thought maybe that would not go in the Bills' favor, but
Just
that
under
sack in
4
the end
minutes.
zone for the safety was
It's left in this quarter.
just
3rd and
unbelievable.
7 for Baltimore.
The offense needs a big chunk to move the sticks here. Now, they could try and run it, but I'm guessing this is going to be a pass.
3rd down and 7 for Brunell and the
Brunell
Ravens.
looks downfield.
Look over the
It's
middle. There were
incomplete.
3 Raven receivers there, but nobody came up with the ball. That'll be a punt upcoming for the Baltimore
4th
Ravens.
down, Ravens. The Ravens are going to punt the ball away. The kick is away. George looks for running room.
Oh, George with a nice run back here up the right side. Oh, cut it back inside, broke it back outside. He's going to be untouched to the end
took it
zone.
the distance.
Touchdown.
It's a
Probably shouldn't have said
touchdown.
untouched,
Did I really
but
see that?
a
What a
beautiful
play.
return by Eddie George.
Take a look at the
73
offensive
yards.
starters for Cincinnati.
Wow. Cincinnati looking to cause a little bit of March Madness in April.
And now for the extra point attempt. The kick is up. And it's good.
The kick was good.
And here are the defensive starters for Baltimore. Cincinnati is ready for the kickoff.
So Cincinnati
is in the
taking a
air.
punt return all the way to the house
Moles
for
has the ball and
a
starts upfield.
7-point lead here in the first quarter. See what's
That's a
Baltimore.
fumble.
Oh my goodness, Baltimore
It's
almost just
recovered
coughed the
by
ball up
Baltimore.
and said, you know what, we really don't want to play on offense. We have no interest in winning this game. We're tired. We'd like to go home. Super Bowl's overrated.
First down, Ravens.
1st and 10.
Brunell will pass.
Finds
The
an
pass
open
went
man
for
to the
a
left
gain of
side.
4 yards. The receiver was Anderson.
Well, I thought I gave myself some more
Second
energy.
down,
Had
Ravens.
some corn dogs. Apparently that wasn't enough.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it. He makes the catch. The pass went for a gain
Off
of
his
4
back
yards.
foot again.
The receiver was Anderson.
Another moderate gain. Sets up a 3rd and very manageable, though, so. That'll work out for the Ravens. Brunell has them moving in the correct direction.
3rd and 2 for the Ravens.
3rd and 2.
Man in motion. They're going to throw. Moe makes the catch. They're going to measure it. And it's short.
Too bad he had to
4th
jump
and
to get that
inches.
ball,
Just under
'cause
2 minutes left in this
he
quarter.
had him,
Second
just
punt of the
overthrew
day
him
for
a little bit.
Garnacki. The kick is away.
There won't be any
George
return
calls
on
for
this
a
one.
fair catch.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
1st and 10.
Minute and 45 seconds. Haven't even seen the Cincinnati offense on the field. Just give it to Eddie George again. He scored you a touchdown already on the special teams. Just hand it off, let him run left, and hey, pick up a first down. Good game plan by Cincinnati. It's rainy, it's gross, it's sloppy. You're not playing well as a team. You're 4-10. Shorten this game against Baltimore. Play spoiler.
Wrapped him up. Second down, Bengals.
2nd and 2.
George is the runner.
Oh my
He
goodness.
lost a couple of yards there.
Was that good defense or just poor execution? Either way, from the offensive standpoint, the play stunk.
Third down, Bengals.
Third down and 4.
3rd and 4.
About 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Final game of the day. Second to last week of the season, the regular season. Playoffs will start in a couple of weeks.
They're going to throw.
Oh, he just missed it. He did that animation where he went for the swat, but it just he just let it go behind him, and
he made the tackle at the 46.
that'll be a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals. They'll keep this drive moving.
First down, Cincinnati.
1st and 10.
Time has expired here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Seven nothing Bengals at the end of 1.
First and 10, Cincinnati.
Bengals don't need that many yards of total offense, considering that they had, what was it, an 70 to 80 yard punt return for a touchdown. That'll work for them.
It's a run.
Hand off to the right side, one-on-one, missed tackle. And again, if the receivers could just hold on to those blocks a little bit longer.
Second down, Bengals.
Make life a lot easier for the running backs who are trying to run these stretch plays, these toss plays.
The officials have stopped the clock for a measurement.
Hey, don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. It's bad.
First down, Bengals.
They'll let it run, thankfully.
George runs it.
Running basically right up the middle.
Forgot to lock the gate. He made
Wow.
a nice run. He picked up 10 yards.
Bengals offensive line
George
playing
gets
well.
stronger
Eddie
as the
George
game
finding
goes on.
the seams, looking for the holes. I don't know if we've really seen Lucas throw.
Just under 4 minutes left in this half. First down, Cincinnati.
1st and 10.
Now we have.
George is
The
the
run
runner.
off the right side. Oh, we just needed to go
Ravens
straight
limited the
up.
ball carrier to a
Maybe
short
not
gain.
straight up, but at least at an angle and keep moving forward. Instead, he moved over to the right and just ran
Second
right
down,
into
Bengals.
a defender.
2nd and 9.
Second down and 9. Can't imagine it's going to be very easy to kick the ball in these wet, sloppy conditions. Bengals are going to need a lot more yardage here if they want a realistic shot. We saw the awful missed field goal earlier.
He makes the
And a
catch.
defense
A short
and a
gain
defensive
on that
lineman for the
pass to
Ravens
Hayes.
got absolutely pancaked on the right side of that line. There
Third
is
down,
Lucas
Bengals.
making a completion, 3-yard
3rd and
completion.
6.
We gonna fall on you like a ton of bread.
This is where you might see the Ravens have a bit of an
Going to
advantage.
throw it. The pass is
Oh,
picked
it got
off.
tipped and it got picked and then it got fumbled and then
Recovered
my
by the
goodness,
defense.
a lot happened right there.
Just a super effort. A
Tipped
great
and picked
play.
and immediately got hit and
That's a turnover.
fumbled the ball
Recovered
and
by
oh
the
my
The defense
goodness.
took advantage of that miscue by the ball carrier. That was good hustle.
First pick in this game for Glenn.
Now that's how you help
So
your team.
Glenn puts an end
The drive
to that
begins
drive,
at the 27.
which actually looked pretty good for the Bengals. They ran it really well. The passing game bites them in the behind, though. I thought that was going to be a handoff, but I don't know if it was supposed to be, and they just didn't get to it, or what. Nice defensive play by Cincinnati.
Second down, Ravens.
2.5 to go in quarter number 2.
Now, step outside the pocket and your hips are mine.
He's looking to throw. He makes the catch. The pass went for a
Gets
gain
up to
of
the
7
30-yard
yards.
line.
The receiver was Price.
About half the distance to where they need to get to.
That's the 2-minute warning.
That's the 2-minute warning.
Third down, Ravens.
3rd and 7.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch.
Nice
They're
find.
going
I
to
think they'll
measure.
give him the first down. Again, on a weird tackle animation. It looked like he was
First down,
a couple
Ravens.
yards clear, but the hitboxes seem to be pretty large on these characters. I haven't noticed it for 16 weeks. But between the punt return for a touchdown that got stopped because of a
Pass is complete to Goodwin.
tackle, I mean, he was clear by like 3 yards, and it just
Called by the home team. Baltimore still has 2 timeouts.
what? He got tackled like that? Baltimore taking a timeout.
Second down.
We'll help him
Ravens.
along to the play selection screen. Second down and 5.
Baltimore is going with split backs. Brunel is going to pass.
Brunel got sacked
He was
immediately.
sacked. He
Blitzed
lost
right
4
through the
yards.
line and got
I'm
him.
sure the quarterback wants to get on his lineman after that play. I don't blame him for being hot after that sack.
Third down, Ravens.
3rd and 10.
Single back formation. Brunel will pass.
Nice
Pass
grab.
was good
Again,
for a
Brunel's
short
let that one
gain. The
fly a
stop
little
was
bit
by
high. That's the
Hitchcock.
second time he's thrown a pass like that to his left. It just sails on him a smidge. The receiver has to jump, can't catch it in
Fourth
motion,
down,
and
Ravens.
cost him some yards. In this case,
He's
it
averaging nearly 40
cost him
yards
potentially
per
a
kick
first down.
today.
Might be a little bit of a dramatization, but either way, it is 4th down and 6. We have a punt return opportunity here for Eddie George. Already has brought one all the way back to the house. Keep going to the left. There you go. Let your lineman, let your blocker set up.
Returned that punt.
We get
He
past the
gained
40.
24
It was a
yards.
73-yard touchdown earlier, by the way.
First down, Bengals.
1st and 10.
3 wide receivers.
Oh, 45.
George with the ball.
George ran right into his own
The stop
offensive
was by
lineman.
Russell.
And it was the one time where the receiver had actually taken care of the person he was blocking just by pushing him to the ground.
Second down,
The Bengals must be happy with themselves, up 7-0 as the first half comes to a close in a rainy Baltimore. The final game of the day. Obviously, after this, we'll be taking a look at the scores. We'll get you an update on all the standings, though the NFC is most likely going to be set. It's going to take a lot of luck for a Detroit Lions or even the San Francisco 49ers team to get in there. They're going to need multiple losses by an NFC West team. I think the Buccaneers will be fine just because they have the tie. I think that'll keep them safe. Very even time of possession. The yards slightly favor Cincinnati. The scoreboard favors Cincinnati by a touchdown. And they get the ball back.
There's the kick. Dawson starts upfield. He
Oh,
brought the kickoff back 27
didn't hold the
yards.
block long enough again on the return. Looked like it was setting up pretty nicely there for Cincinnati. But Baltimore breaks through. makes the tackle, and Cincinnati will start this drive at a specific
It's
yardage
first
that I don't
down
know.
at the
At the 39-yard line. So very good field position for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Silver, 88.
Man in motion. George runs it.
Good defense
He
by
didn't get
Baltimore
back
coming
to
off
line
the
of
edge.
scrimmage.
Embarrassing
Loss
for the
of
offense.
2.
They look totally lost on the play.
The stop was by Lewis. Second down, Bengals.
I'm sure Baltimore is more than willing to sell out to stop the run. Make Blake beat you with his arm, or get turnovers
Is looking
while
for room.
he
The
tries.
Ravens limited the ball carrier to a short gain. Third down, Bengals.
3rd and 10.
Silver, 88.
Lucas is going to pass.
Lucas tried to run to the
He is
outside, but
sacked.
good
He
defense by
lost
Baltimore.
3 yards.
That was painful to look at.
Didn't let
That's
him
the kind of play that makes
break
me glad
contain at
I'm
all.
up here
Saw him
and not
moving
down
outside of the
First
pocket.
sack in the game,
Stuck
recorded
with
by
him.
Baltimore. Fourth
Came
down,
up,
Bengals.
tackled him, and that'll do it. That's the drive for Cincinnati. They'll be punting to Baltimore, down 7.
The punt is in the air. Moles
Shocking
calls
that we have
for
not
fair
seen
catch
a freaking
and makes
blocked
the
punt.
catch.
Unbelievable. I'm never going to get that achievement. Oops, I accidentally opened Spotify. EA, would you like to stop opening? I gotta get some of this crap off this computer. Or
First down, Ravens.
just buy a new one.
1st and 10.
I'm just kidding. I have too many things to do. Too many trips to take.
It's a run. No gain on the play.
Fantastic
Cincinnati doing a nice
by
job
the
stopping the
defense.
run there.
Crockett made the tackle.
Baltimore on their
He
first
brought him
possession
down
of the
at
second half.
25.
If you
Second down,
want to see some fun
Ravens.
videos that I did outside of the normal setup, tune into taste tests for the next several Saturdays. Got one a week coming out for the next 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Brunel
Those will
looks
be
downfield.
episodes that I recorded over
Brunel
in Seattle.
has
So if you'd
been
like to
taken
see
down for a sack.
that,
I
some
love the
fun
way
stuff on the
defense got
show.
after
So
the
be sure to
quarterback on
tune
that
in
play. They were
for that. Again,
all
that's
over.
Saturdays right here. YouTube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex.
Third down,
Scroll down,
Ravens.
subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified. Recorded a baseball game over in Seattle as well. That was whew. That was tricky.
Brunel looks for a receiver. Fourth down, Ravens.
That was a 4th and 12. The Ravens
Fourth
don't
punt
do
of the day for
don't do
Dardaki.
anything there. I wasn't sure with the celebration if that was that, hey, they caught it,
Dardaki
or it
gets
was
the
an
kick
incomplete
away.
pass. They caught it
George starts
and
upfield.
just couldn't get anything. George off to the right side. He's going to slip through some defenders,
returned the
try and
punt.
stiff arm
That
his own
return was worth 20
return
yards.
blocker.
Tackled by Turley.
And oh my goodness, he almost broke another one. Probably should have, but
First
his
down,
own
Bengals.
teammates slowed him up.
1st and 10.
Cincinnati will go from the I formation.
Silver, 88.
Olstad gets the ball.
Gonna have
There's
a
a
hold
marker
here.
on the field.
Holding against the offense.
First and 20 for the Bengals.
1st and 20.
That is a killer for Cincinnati. First down and 20 back on their own side of the field. Such fantastic field position before that penalty. And it's going to get even worse. He's going to get dropped back at the 40.
I gotta admit, I like the way the tackler nailed him on that one. Ready?
Second down, Bengals.
2nd and 27.
Silver, 88.
my goodness, how was that not an interception? That was very well timed. Maybe a little early, I guess, but dang it. That was a big play waiting to happen for the Ravens, and the Ravens are getting exactly what they want. They don't want to get they're trying their best to shut down Eddie George. And they're making a quarterback that is leading a 4-10 team. Hey, beat us with your arm. No problem. Just you throw it around the field. Into just a flock of Ravens defenders. Gross. All of that was gross. What a waste. What a waste of a drive. Fantastic field position. Great return by Eddie George.
The kick is away. Moles calls for a fair catch and makes the catch. That punt covered 38 yards.
All right, Baltimore back with the ball. See what they can do offensively. With 1:09 remaining in the third quarter. They need a touchdown here. They need to get this game close. I mean, hell, a field goal would even work. You've watched the three other teams vying for the same playoff position as you. You've watched them win today.
And that will hurt the quarterback's stats. Rayner made the tackle.
You've watched Seattle. You've watched Buffalo. You've watched Jacksonville. All hit 10 wins.
2nd and 11 for the Ravens.
2nd and 11.
Man in motion. Brunell will throw. Anderson dropped it.
I thought that might have been an interception waiting to happen. That really popped up in the air for a bit there. Very surprising.
3rd down, Ravens.
It's 3rd down.
Looks like there are 6 DBs in the game for Cincinnati. He's looking to throw. Brunell is sacked. He lost 6 yards.
That looked brutal. My heart goes out to the quarterback. His teammates let him down.
4th down, Ravens.
4th and 18.
He's averaging nearly 40 yards per kick today.
He's averaging 40 yards a kick, but Eddie George is averaging fantastic returns. That's what he's averaging. One for a touchdown, another one that really felt like it should have been right up until he ran into his own player.
The third quarter is nearly over. 1st down, Cincinnati.
7 seconds remain in quarter number 3. Split backs. Don't love the throw there. Just run it, even if you don't get any. Even if you don't get any yards. Let the third quarter expire. Go to the other side of the field, regroup, and see how you could maybe extend this lead a little bit. Baltimore trails 7-0. Playoff position is now in a very precarious position.
2nd and 7.
Granted, neither team playing well right now. Both of them abysmal on the offensive side. That's what you would expect for the game that has a field and weather that looks like this. Eddie George, though, with a nice run off the right side. He'll get up to the 45-yard line. 3rd down and very manageable.
Third and 2 for Cincinnati.
I'm expecting the offense to pick up the 1st down on this play. But if they don't make it, they have to understand the defense is going to get a huge surge of confidence.
Allstott with the ball.
Mike Allstott. A Mike Allstott fullback run for,
he got enough for a 1st
what was
down.
that?
That was a
10?
smooth run for a 1st
10 yards or
down.
so?
Brown made the tackle.
Fullback runs, I love them. It's just short, sweet
1st down,
handoff and
Bengals.
try and blast your way up the middle.
1st and 10.
Look it. Stay loose, baby. Stay loose. Oh, 45.
George is the runner.
George off the right side. Nice spin move to get away from a defender.
Huge gain.
fantastic use
15
of
yards.
that move. Cincinnati has to be feeling very good. If they can get some
First
points
down,
here,
Cincinnati.
milk some clock, get some points,
First and 10.
they'll be in great position to play spoiler to Baltimore here. 3:37 to go. Fourth quarter.
They're going to throw. The
Oh,
quarterback
and he's
keeps
just
the
going to run
ball.
the ball. I like that. Keep the
Lucas
clock
made a
moving.
nice
There's no
run.
reason for you to
He
throw
picked
it,
up 4
hit an
yards.
incompletion,
Lewis made the tackle.
have
He brought him
have
down
an
at the
interception.
16.
You're in field goal range. You can force
Second down.
force
Bengals.
Baltimore to deal with a 2-score game
Second
rather
and
than a
6.
1-score game.
Olstad runs it.
Olstad,
He
loving
gets
the
a
fullback
nice
runs
gain
here.
of 4 yards. Third down, Bengals. Just under 3 minutes left in this game.
Third and short.
George gets the ball.
Oh, George going to
Tackled
stumble his
by
way across the
Schulter.
first down marker. First and goal
Timeout
coming up.
called by the home team. 2
Fantastic
timeouts left for the
drive
Ravens.
here for Cincinnati.
First down, Cincinnati.
Baltimore took their first timeout. They do get the 2-minute warning as a bonus
Cincinnati
timeout.
lines
So
up in the I formation.
got to get a stop here, force a field goal.
George is looking
George
for fifth tackle in this game
gets
now,
what,
recorded
2?
by Glenn.
Second and goal. And that clock just wind on down.
Second and goal.
Help it along a little bit.
It's second and
It's
goal.
just toward the end of the games, like really like it throws in so many extra cameras,
Man in motion.
which I guess isn't a big deal considering that the clock is probably running anyway, so whatever. Nice spin move,
George
touchdown
took advantage
Bengals.
of an opening and
2-minute
scored.
warning,
The
16
officials have
rushes,
stopped the
65
clock for
yards,
the 2-minute warning.
4.1
First rushing
on the
touchdown
average,
of the day for George.
and a touchdown.
That scoring
You can see
drive
one pass
covered
and then just run it.
53 yards.
Run, run, run. And with 2 minutes to go, the Bengals find
The
themselves
kicker
up
has gone on
13
for the
points.
extra
Big
point
win
attempt.
here for Seattle. They entered the day in the 7th spot,
And it's
just
good.
outside
Kick was good.
of the playoffs. Took care of business in New York. Got to sit back, watch this game. Cincinnati looking good.
Baltimore
One
awaits the kick.
good drive. Their defense, Cincinnati's defense has played so well.
Casey kicks the ball. Glenn looks for running room. The kickoff return covered 24 yards. The drive begins at the 33.
First and 10.
Who now? We gonna wring your neck.
Brunell will pass. That's
Uh
a
oh.
catch.
Nobody's gonna catch him.
What a nice
Touchdown.
play for the Ravens.
Eric
Touchdown
Moulds.
pass was caught by Moulds.
Oh my
Has a knack for
goodness.
getting vertical.
That's his first touchdown catch of the
Cincinnati
day.
had played so well defensively. They had played so well to get a 2-touchdown lead, to push it to a 2-touchdown, 2-score lead.
And now for the extra point attempt. The kick's away, and it's good.
The kick was good.
We're waiting for the kickoff by the Ravens.
14-7. They're going to kick it deep. I like this plan.
Grammatica gets his
Baltimore no
foot into
longer
the
has
ball.
the 2-minute warning as an extra
Joseph
timeout. So
has the ball
Cincinnati
and starts
probably
upfield.
1,
The
2
kickoff
first
return
downs maybe, and they
covered
can
25
kneel this out. But I don't think you want to give Baltimore the ball back with the way they scored on the last play. Or last possession, I guess, the one play of that possession.
First down, Cincinnati.
And I certainly hope that we don't have a tie and go into overtime. I barely have the energy for this.
George with the ball.
There's a nice run off the left side. A beautiful spin move there. Oh, you know what? The important part is to press A when there's timeouts.
Left for Baltimore.
That's
Second
why.
down, Bengals.
Second and short.
Silver, 88.
Man in motion.
Don't love the pass here. Don't love it at all. Like, that's exactly why you can't give Baltimore extra timeouts. Stop it.
You know, their arms get short, stay in real close and tight to their body.
If he had maybe gone to George right out of the backfield, or whoever was in the backfield, could be All-Star, could be a sub. I think maybe you have a better shot at least completing the pass. Oh, they're going with the throw again. That's actually that's a catch. Okay, they got kind of lucky there. I don't love these calls.
Pass rush needs to start getting some heat on this quarterback. That was way too easy for the offense.
Timeout called by the home team.
No timeouts for Baltimore.
First down, Bengals.
I don't think there's anything they can do. 40-second play clock. Pitch out to the right side. Probably what they should have been doing in the first place. I don't know why you're throwing the ball. It was an incomplete pass, and then what? You got very lucky that someone came across and came open and actually caught the ball.
Second down, Bengals.
Second and 13.
1 minute to go.
They're letting the clock run before snapping the ball.
Finally, some good clock management.
Allstott is looking for room.
Allstott with a big run inside the 40.
The fullback. He picked up 11 yards.
Allstott always seems to make big plays at the
Not
right
even a
time.
kneel down, just a
Mere seconds remain in
straight
this
shot
game.
through.
Third and inches.
Well, hey, look at this. A surprising result. It's going to make the next episode extra spicy. That's the final 10 ticks run down in this one. Baltimore now will find themselves outside of the playoff picture in the AFC. We'll get you scores, rundown of the standings. We'll set up next week's matchups and get ready for the final week of the season. We'll likely be focusing more on AFC teams. There is a chance we could look at a couple of NFC teams. We'll have to see how this goes, though.
Let's take a look at the Taco Bell highlight reel, spotlighting key plays from this game.
We'll get this simmed out and send you on your way. Thanks again so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoyed the Taco Bell highlight reel. That was a bizarre play.
From this game.
123 yards, 107 yards total offense for Baltimore. About 60% of that came on the one play.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be here the next time you play NFL Fever.
Yeah. Cincinnati doing just enough to knock off Baltimore. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop a quick save here. Just in case. You never know. You never know. Bring my face back into frame. Succeeded. Just as like kind of a look here. It's not complete. It's not correct. But it would leave Oakland, New England, Jacksonville would be your 1, 2, 3. And then you would have Kansas City, Buffalo, and Seattle. Baltimore, though, still alive. We're going to have to keep an eye on Rams, Saints. Cowboys will be in if they win the division. Bears are a little too far ahead. The Bucks might be saved by that tie to kind of put them in regardless. So you'd have Green Bay winning the Central, Rams winning the West, Cowboys winning the East, and then you would have Bears, Bucks, and then Saints, if I said that correctly. Saints and Rams, it could go either way, just, whatever. And that's kind of what it looks like right now. It is a little bit jumbled because not all the other games are finished. So we'll go ahead and sim those really, really quickly. And I'll make sure to I don't know. Saints lose. That's important to keep a note of. Obviously, we watched the Bengals and the Ravens. Saw that game, so you know that score. Bucks win 14-10 over the Saints. Panthers beat the Rams 19-7. So the two teams that needed to lose for a couple of teams below them to maybe have a shot, they have both lost going into week number 17. Seahawks beat the Giants. You saw that right here. The Lions now become an interesting team as they beat Pittsburgh 31-20. So that is an interesting. Now the Lions might have a shot getting in the playoff mix after a win and a couple of losses ahead of them. Bills Falcons, we watched that earlier, 9-7. The Eagles crushed the 49ers 32-3, so the Niners are all done. Washington taking out Chicago 30-9. San Diego over Kansas City 17-3. The Browns beat the Packers 21-17. Dolphins get smushed by the Patriots 24-6. So the Buccaneers, they'll move up a little bit. Packers and the Bears both fall. So we'll check those standings here in just a moment. Cardinals all over the Cowboys. Cowboys have not been playing well. They are going to win the East, but it's they've already won the East. They are not a threat in the playoffs as far as I am concerned. Jaguars took out the Vikings 14-7. Minnesota came close but just couldn't deal or couldn't quite get there. Raiders all over the Titans 25-7. And last but not least, the Colts over the Jets 27-24. Your standings look like this. There are a bunch of 10-win teams. That is obviously the entire NFL. We are going to flip over here to the NFC. The Lions. The Lions are a team to watch now. Saints, Rams, Lions. The Vikings lost, they're out. The 49ers lost, they're out. Eagles, they were done, doesn't matter. Lions get the win that they need. They also get the 2 losses that they need to at least have a shot. So we have a few teams fighting for like the 6, I guess. The Cowboys will be the 3. Packers 1. Winner of the NFC West theoretically would be 2. Cowboys 3. Then you would have Bucks, Bears, Lions, or Rams. Whoever doesn't win the NFC West. So it's a little more interesting in the NFC than I thought it would be. We got a little lucky with that. In the AFC, it is a little bit clear. A lot of teams, we have 5 teams with 10 wins. So we have a 12-win Raiders team. They are free and clear. They have won the AFC West. They've locked up the 1 seed. They're good. Good for them. Patriots, Bills, Chiefs, Seahawks, Jaguars, all with 10 wins. So this could shift around a little bit depending. I think the Patriots are going to be... Patriots are the best position to get that, I guess, 4 seed. Or 2 seed, I guess. I'm sorry. The Bills need to win and would need a Patriots loss, I would guess. Yeah, 11. Kansas City is going to be locked into the 4. The winner of the AFC West, the AFC Central would be the 3. So that would be the Jaguars right now. But the Ravens are still there. They need some help. They couldn't take care of business. The Bengals got the better of them, even though they were a 4-win team going into that game. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting in the AFC. You could see Seattle, Jacksonville, Baltimore. Maybe even Kansas City could fall out. I guess theoretically Buffalo could fall out as well. If they somehow end up with 6 losses. So there's a lot going on between like the 4 and 6, I guess. AFC West, AFC East. So then that would be up for grabs. That would be up for grabs. That would be up for grabs. Winner 1. So 5 teams for 4 spots, something like that. Wild. The East looks like this. Cowboys have won. That's all you need to know. The NFC East, that is. AFC East, Patriots are up. Bills can win it with the victory and a Patriots loss. Jets, Colts, Dolphins, they're all done. NFC Central, Green Bay, 10-4. They need to win to lock up the NFC Central. The Bucs are hot on their heels at 9-5. The Bears are right there at 9-6. The Lions, 7-8, maybe could be a sneaky playoff team. And then the Vikings, they are out of it. AFC Central was a cluttered mess, but it's cleared up a lot thanks to wins and losses. Jaguars, they're in first place. Then you got the Ravens. You have the Browns, Steelers, Titans, Bengals. Big surprise is the Bengals beating the Ravens today. NFC West, Saints, Rams. They're tied. They both lost. Weird. AFC West, Raiders have it locked up. Should see Kansas City in the playoffs. Could see Seattle in the playoffs. And that'll do it. I hope all of that is correct. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm worried that I'm missing something, or I just have something incorrect. Hopefully not. But hey, I'm only human, So be cool about it. You can leave a comment down below if there is something I'm missing. Let me know. You have a kind of a short time span. I'm recording this next episode on Thursday, so I don't have to be quite as tired. I can do it when I'm a little more awake. And this series tends to give me trouble with the uploads. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just the length, the size of the file, and the length proves to be issues for it. Okay, we're looking at week number 17 here. Lions are playing the Bears. That's one to keep an eye on. We also have Seattle taking on San Diego. We have Kansas City and Jacksonville. Could be an interesting game as well. So Kansas City, Jacksonville. We have Bears, Lions. Seahawks, Chargers. Packers, Vikings. That's just a personal one. Colts, Rams. Ravens, Bucks. Ravens, Bucks is interesting because that has multiple implications. The Ravens need to win, and the Bucks, if they lose, wouldn't have a shot at the first place. That one could be really interesting. So we have some options here. Kind of keep an eye on. I think Ravens, Bucks is a good one to watch for multiple playoff scenarios. I don't know, the Cowboys or Colts Rams would be a good game, but that one's important. But could also be Yeah. So we have some games to pick from, some teams to keep an eye on. I think we'll maybe throw a Bears Lions in there. Maybe we'll kind of look at some stuff and more so that instead of, maybe we can sim some games, I guess, and kind of sort it out that way. I don't know the best way to go about that. I think the Kansas City, Jacksonville, the Bucks game. I think those are two pretty good ones. And then I guess I'll kind of figure it out there. But maybe if we can sort out with some simulation, we can sort out some of the some of the seedings. We can kind of figure it out from there. But you'll just have to tune in next week for more in this game. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you next week for week 17, the final week of the season, of the regular season, I should say. A couple of playoff spots, up for grabs. We'll have to see what happens in that. And that'll be next Tuesday right here, youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. So please be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell if you're interested, and we'll see you next week. Go Sports. It's almost playoff time. Woo!